Live, and we are live. All right, I'm gonna let this play and we're gonna react. It's Nara's live from today. I know we're a little bit early from when I had rescheduled it, but we're gonna listen to this together. She was a complete lunatic today. So we're gonna let this play, let people come in while it's playing, and she went live a second time. So we have two treats from Laura today. Thank you, Nara.
Hey guys. Oh, Merry
Okay.
Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas from Laura. This is her Christmas present to the world.
Yeah, she totally acted a fool today. I guess Griffmas is like drying up maybe because
I
she's
haven't
acted
seen it yet. I'm
totally.
excited.
Oh wait, just wait,
That it
Stephanie. It's bad. It is
was.
bad. So we're gonna watch this. Um, and hello everybody, Bookie Worm, FU Tragedy, Cool Gamer, Dory, Raquel, Hooker, Lab, Huck. I'll just wait, Huck. Hey Monroe, Mercedes. All right, I'm gonna hit play. This is not my sound. This is hers, by the way. I'm just waiting for her to come on.
Do I have to use like my mixer, my hand mixer to mix up the peanut butter, sugar, and butter, or should I just mix it with my hands?
I'm
By
use my
hand.
hands. I can. You
Okay.
can use your
Thanks.
hands. Hey, everybody coming in. Yes, Juju for sure.
All right. So once that breaking news stopped, the other thing stopped, right? There's no more noise. And thank you for pointing that out. Whoever pointed that out, it was two songs playing at the same time. So I apologize. I don't even have this set up right. So let me get rid of this is not a crime live. So let me go ahead and just get rid of this. Put that up there. All right. All right. How you guys doing today? All right, I sent out 18 packages today. So hopefully you guys got one. There's a few mods. I don't have your address and it's not in Patreon, so I don't know who to send it to. So I will email you or text you or DM you in Discord because I don't have your address. So, okay. How you guys doing today? I am doing just wonderful. Let me also say that I usually don't do last minute lives and I usually don't do lives like this anymore. But when I can't get something off of my mind and it's bothering me, I have to address it because it's not fair that the whole world gets to address people and I don't. Because everyone tells me just ignore, ignore, ignore. Well, it gets to a point you can't fucking ignore it anymore. And that's the point I'm at. There's a certain creator who goes fucking live about me every motherfucking day. And I'm sorry that she can't get views unless she's talking about me.
So kind of sounds like what she said about me. I was like, is she talking about me? Because I haven't talked about her. I was so confused because I'm her stalk. I thought I was the stalker and the one that can't get views without her. So, but no, she's talking about makeup mobster. And just wait till y'all hear the shit she had to say. Hey, Infidel. Hey, Tara, Texas girl.
But I'm over it. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm sick and tired of me always being the one that should ignore it. This woman wants to sit on her fucking holy than now panel or her holier than now attitude. Bitch, you doxed Marissa. You doxed the fuck out of Tiffany. You fucking told people you hope they died. You're a piece of shit. An absolute piece of shit.
Does she remember that MGL doxed Makeup Mobster first? She like showed her house and her name and her phone number before anybody even really knew Makeup Mobster years ago. Give me a damn break. Thank
She
you,
actually
Sandy.
she actually knows about that more, probably should more than anybody else, since she pretended to be Makeup Mobster's friend for so long. So she knows exactly what happened.
Exactly. Hey, Sin. Exactly. She knows. She's a fucking ooh God. Hey, Dawn and Dawn, Ginger Locks. She knows. She's ooh. She says the grossest shit today. She's terrible.
Ugh. But for some reason, and let me just tell you, I have not even spoken to this girl since December of 2020. This marks 2 years that I'm not friends with her. 2 years. And yet she goes live every fucking day about every single aspect of my life. CPS was called on her. Did it make a difference? Did it change her life at all? Nope, it sure didn't. The only thing she does now is she doesn't talk about fucking Molly. That's the only difference.
Makeup Mobster does talk about Molly. Are you like, what are you talking about? And what is it supposed to do? Is that supposed to scare Makeup Mobster? Because you had CPS like 20,000 times and it only made you worse. So what does that even mean? I'm having trouble understanding your point here, Laura. Really? Hey, Hummingbird.
That's what CPS does. Now she's not talking about Molly. Well, maybe if I do it, she'll shut the fuck up about me because I don't know what else to do. I really don't. This girl doesn't fucking stop. Every motherfucking day. Laura, 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 Laura. Every day. And her channel was dead for a while, completely dead. So I guess talking about
It
Like
was
yours now, Laura. Sorry.
right, like hers now, but Makeup Mobster, her channel wasn't dead. She was choosing not to go on it. She, didn't do what Laura did and jumped on a live stream right when CPS was called. She
Right. And
waited for
why
everything
wasn't
to be handled properly. Like,
why was she choosing that, Amanda? Why wasn't she going live? Why was her
because
channel
um,
dead? What
Yeah,
happened to her?
because yeah, she got CPS called on her, and Laura's making more threats of that is disgusting. Because Makeup Mobster handled things the totally correct way. She still doesn't talk on it. It happened during a live stream. It was very unfortunate, and that's all we know, and that's all we should know. She didn't come on here and do what Laura did 5 times, right? And and Makeup Mobster channel was dead because she wasn't on it, right? But as soon as she comes back, she, her channel is one that everybody goes to. And Laura hates when Makeup Mobster goes live.
She'll
But
always have
Makeup Mobster, oh, go ahead.
viewers. Makeup Mobster is always going to have viewers because to, she's real about the way that she feels. She's being real. People are going to watch
Hmm.
her regardless, whether you like it or not, Laura.
Exactly. People are going to watch her. And, like, yeah, Makeup Mobster still had videos that was showing up in my algorithm, even when she wasn't going live, like the makeup mirror one. There was
Yes.
one that about the cop calls. Like those were still showing up, which if they're showing up like that, that means other people are still watching them. I bet that burned your ass, Laura, that she was still getting subs and still people were still watching her content, even when she did, what everybody told you to do and just take a break and let this stuff play out, but you couldn't help it. You had to record it and use it for content. She didn't do any of that, and now she's back. So fucking quit with the threats. Like, you know how stupid you sound as someone who's had CPS 5 times
Oh,
supposedly
body
because of YouTube, and now you're using it as a weapon. Ugh, gross.
she of all people. First of all, I think that Makeup Mobster handled getting CPS better than anybody. She handled it the way that everybody should, because the reason that people do that stupid ass shit to people on here is because they want to see your reaction. They want to hurt you. They want to make you angry. And hold on one second.
Yes, they want to make you angry. They want your reaction. She didn't really give one. She handled it way better than, a lot of people, better than I probably could have even. And that I don't know. It's just so gross. She's so gross. All right, I'm gonna push play.
Okay, go ahead.
About Molly didn't work because her husband didn't want CPS being called. So let's talk about fucking Laura. I'm over it. I am fucking over it, Leanna. Go get a life. Stop talking about me. Stop fucking worrying about every aspect of my life, you psychotic stalker. And I thought you didn't like coconut wax, Leanna. So why are you all in my coconut wax groups, Leanna? Please tell me why you're stalking my Facebook groups now. Like, are you mentally
Her,
fucking stunted or are you
her groups, like she owns the groups or the candle groups on
love with
Facebook. Which one?
And she did this like in my groups. That's not her. Your groups are allowed to candle making groups, and she's mad because Leanna's and Science Girls candles look way better than hers. Just saying.
But she sounds so narcissistic. Like, oh, I thought you didn't like coconut. Well, maybe she wanted to go and see what was different about it, or maybe she wanted to learn why. Why are you worried about it, and why are you claiming the groups like you own those motherfuckers?
Right.
Weirdo.
Why it's not her groups. It's just groups on Facebook. And people are allowed to change their mind. They're allowed to look into things and you're not their fucking boss, Laura.
And I think it's just so fucked up that I think you might have said this, but that she has claimed to get CPS 5 times from YouTube. And so she should be able to like empathize more than anyone with that. And for her to turn around and be like, well, it happened to Leanna and Leanna stopped talking about Molly, which is not fucking true anyways. But, um, and then her to turn around and say that, oh, well, maybe I'll just have to do that to her. Like, you're disgusting, Laura. Like, you know exactly what it feels like. It's happened to you. And you're willing to go to that level. Just, ugh. You're so fucked up.
Ash, I think you still have a wrench on my channel. Let me push play and check Ash's channel real quick for her. Because I know she's not blocked. She still has a wrench on my channel. Hold on a second. I'm gonna push play and I'm gonna go look for you, Ash. I'll look. Hold on. Yes, it's from today. Yep.
By the way, update. I had to use my hands to mix this up. Nothing else worked.
Yeah, that's what I've always used as my hands. I just put some gloves on or wash my hands and use it. Yeah. We're talking about Buckeye balls. For those of y'all that don't know, it's just peanut butter balls and dipped in chocolate. So Stephanie was making them for the first time today.
because Wendy V made one fucking live um about Science Girl, and all of a sudden there's her in the comments and she's like, "Oh, she must be in love with you. Oh, she must have a girl crush." Well, if going live once about somebody is a girl crush, then bitch, you must be full on, head on, want to suck me, want to eat my ass kind of love. Because I can't think of any other fucking reason why somebody who I do not fuck with at all in 2 years, 2 fucking years, can't shut the fuck up about me. I hear this shit every day. And then you have some of the expatrians that are in there religiously. If you want to know every aspect of my life, then you shouldn't have fucking left Patreon. If you're so bothered,
She has acts like she's never talked about makeup mobster, and that is such. She does that to me too. And new people won't know. New people will be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you're going through this." I saw so many comments like, "I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. I'm so sorry you have stalkers." Nobody's stalking her. Newsflash: this bitch talks about everybody, everybody. So, hey, Angel. Hey, Soapbox. Ash, let
What
me
the?
check that for you.
What is to stock? She puts everything out there. Everything. Like everything we know, she put it out there. Nobody had to dox it and put it out there for her.
Right, exactly, exactly. Ash, I'm gonna check right now for you because I know that you do, but the only thing I think of is check your email and see if you got a strike, but your channel is still there. So, it's your channel's there. You have 1.95 per subscribers, right? Like that's your main channel.
What's wrong?
So
She
I
can't.
she can't comment in anybody's chat. I saw her in an earlier chat. Now she can't comment here. So I just wanted her to know that she does still have a wrench. If not, I'll make sure I put it right back. But I bet you it's something like that. All right, I'm gonna push play. But she's such a piece of shit. Ugh.
By me, then why do you want to be in a live that talks about me every motherfucking day? Please tell me. It is an addiction, East Coast. Just tell me. Tell me why you want to be in a live that all they do is talk about me if you don't like me anymore. Please. Because I see this shit every fucking day, and they know I do. They know there's people in there. These are the same people that sat there over and over and over and over again.
Wait a minute. So she's
Oh, I
saying,
can't believe MM.
is she saying that she doesn't and hasn't went into chats of people that's trashing people that she doesn't like? She only goes into chats of people that's
Yes.
talking about people that she likes. Fuck out of here. That's
Yes.
bullshit. That's
Right.
not.
Exactly. She used to just okay. So for those of y'all that don't know, that don't watch Queen Bee, she used to go up on the panel and just sit there so that we wouldn't want to. In her mind, she thought that would make it where we wouldn't want to go into chat or on panel. Like she does the pettiest shit, and then she sits back like, "I don't do any of that. I don't do this. I don't do that." Like, give me a fucking break, Laura. We all see you. Most of us know you. And Ash, I'm sorry. I guess you never came back in, but I'll give you your wrench on your. Do you want to wrench on this channel or on your main channel? Do you want me to give you a wrench on this channel for now, and then when you get your main one figured out, I'll just give it back on Ash?
Didn't she tried to say, oh, well, make it mobster is you're not on a high horse. You're the one right now while we're watching this live. You're acting like you're on this high horse and you're so much better than everybody. And you would never like type in, like you're calling people out for the same shit that you do yourself. Talk about being
Right.
on a.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And she says we're obsessed and we're this and we're that. But bitch, please give me a fucking break. Hey, Brandy. All right, I'm gonna push play again. Just let me know if you want me to pause.
MM's talking about you again. I can't believe MM's talking about you again. Oh my God, why? And there they are
That's her
sitting in there
people.
now. Bitches, you guys are so fucking pathetic.
She doesn't want her ex patrons to have anywhere to go, Stephanie. That's what it is. She doesn't want um the ex patrons to have anywhere to go. And she's mad that like they come into mine and come into Makeup Mobsters. You're not you don't own them, Laura. Like you don't own any of them. You think you own people. It's sick.
I also think that she's mad because her own Patreons now come into her Patreon talking about Alicia and Make a Mobster and are watching it and all that shit. And she
Yeah.
can't help but see it all the time. And I think it's hilarious.
Hi, Tilly. Hi, Skitsmilo.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tilly.
she hates it. Cassandra, I hope it's okay that I gave you a wrench. If not, just holler and I'll take it back. Some people don't like to be wrenches. Hi, Gladys. Hi, Delan. Purple Rain. Hope you're doing okay.
You want to talk about Molly's pathetic, Laura's pathetic, that you guys are pathetic. Do you guys not look in a fucking mirror? Because what would stare back at you is the most pathetic, insecure losers I have ever seen in my entire life. In my entire life. Yeah, I'm not giving our name for a reason. But for those of you that know, I'm not crazy, right? I mean, this is out of control. Every fucking day, I see screenshots, but these people sit there and act like they're so much better. I would watch Molly over any of them any fucking day or
Tell
time.
your people to stop sending you
I
screenshots,
I'm
Laura.
dumbfounded at the hypocrisy that these people fucking have. They sit on their panels like they're so much better.
I don't ever act like I'm better than anybody because I think we've all just probably done the lowest of the low shit since we've been here, brought us out of our own characters. But I can tell you something I've never done. I've never dragged someone's deceased parent. I've never, ever blamed their deceased parent for their SA. I've never, ever planned my fake self harm attempt. I can tell you that makeup mobster's not doing those things either, Laura. Nah, nah. So,
Have you ever threatened CPS to call CPS on somebody
nope.
after getting CPS called on you 5 times?
Nope. Even when this bitch was over there threatening me, I was still telling her how sorry I was it happened to her. Right, Huck. Like none of these people are none of these things none of us have done, and she can't stand it that we're not like her. And you know, these new people are going to learn quick enough. They might listen to it for the first 5, 6 times, but they're going to venture out and check her name out. You know, it's just part of the game. And when they do, all my fucking lawyer shit, all makeup mobsters lawyer shit, all Alicia's lawyer shit is all sitting there waiting for them, and everybody else that's done, you know,
She's lied
Hartley.
about it. She's lied about it all. She denies it. She twists it. She always says, no, that's not the way that it happened. And then tells it back super vague when one day when they see the truth, they're all going to feel lied to.
Yep, that's you know, and I don't blame them for feeling lied to because a lot of her people aren't from the drama area. They don't even know we exist until she starts talking about us. You can say no name, but they're going to start looking around. It's just human nature. You just do. Exactly, hummingbird. Exactly.
You dox the fuck out of Tiffany's entire family. Go ahead, bitch. Try to deny it. I got the proof. You dox the fuck out of Molly. You paid $700 to spy on Molly Golightly. Who is more pathetic than you? For real. Even Science Girl wouldn't spend that kind of money to go spy on Marissa. 700 fucking dollars.
She always
All right.
pits people against each other. She
Uh
tries to
huh.
pit each other.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
That's what I was just gonna say. But why doesn't she tell why Makeup Mobster joined the Patreon? Because Makeup Mobster had a cop call. She was getting messages that MGL had her family in the Patreon, and she had already had the cops at her house. So she went in and went into her Patreon. Big fucking deal, Laura. If you guys over there wouldn't make these threats and shit, nobody would have to be paying to be in your stupid fucking Patreon chats. Good
she knows
God.
how she is. And what's worse, paying for Patreon to go spy, as Laura says, when in all actuality, it's not spying. It's available to everyone. Anybody can sign up for Patreon if they want to. Um, is that worse, or is pretending to like Marissa again, sucking her ass after she already fucked you over in public in front of everyone, just to go over there and pimp your candles a little bit in her chat because you can't sell them to your own people? What's worse? I think the second one is worse.
But you think you're better? I don't know anybody that has spent that kind of money to go spy on someone and then lied about it. Let's not forget all your fucking lies when you're called out, MM. Oh, there's lots of them. And me, Tiffany, a lot of people covered for your lying ass, didn't we? Yes, we have. Yes, we did. You expected Diane to cover for your lies. You expect everybody to cover for your lies. You are ridiculous. And again, you want to sit there and make it out like you're so much better. I never fucking doxed the fuck out of somebody I'm no longer speaking to family. I never made a video doxing the fuck out of someone's family, but you did. You did a couple of times. Maybe that's why you have no family.
Laura, are you serious right now? You put my full name in the title of your video when you were telling people to call CPS. You doxed, hello, Starlight. You doxed Ash 274. That you've doxed everybody. Like, what are you talking about? I'm really starting to wonder if she has memory problems. Like, or if this is an act, or um I'm hope you're good,
She's a
Mojo.
liar.
I don't know what she's talking about. Like, I I'm really
She's
mind blown.
lying.
Yes, she doxed you, just Angel. She doxed your mama. I mean, she's doxed so many people. I just I
And
don't
not to
sometimes.
mention what she did to Tiffany Marie. She's using Tiffany Marie and dragging her name into this for some weird reason, Laura, because you can't fight your own battles. But uh Laura was really bad with whatever her and Tiffany were really bad to each other. But didn't she like bring Tiffany's son up and shit? If I'm remembering
Yes,
correctly.
they were terrible to each other. She said that Tiffany deserved to get domestic violence by her ex again, and she would have him on the fucking panel, okay? Like, that was about Tiffany Marie.
So she has
Like,
she has done the same things that she's accusing Makeup Monster of doing to Tiffany and using Tiffany as an excuse. That shows you how big of a fucking liar she is.
exactly, yes. Um, yeah, and I know not new people probably don't know all that, but that was about Tiffany Marie.
Family. Maybe that's why you have no friends, because you are a fucking loser with a capital L. You have a fight with someone and you're not mature enough to just walk away. You got to make videos about them. You got to dox the fuck out of them. Why can't you just be a mature adult? Are you not a 40-year-old woman? A mother, a wife? Why don't you try acting like it? Your husband would be mortified if he knew how you acted and how people don't even respond. After a year, bitch, you finally got my fucking attention. I'm over it. I'm over your mouth. I'm over people telling me, why can't she shut the fuck up about you? You don't even talk about her. You want me to talk about you, bitch? I'll talk about you. I'm done. Done. I am sick and tired of. I'm sorry that the only way you can get views is talking about my life. You want to.
No, 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 no. I went another day Makeup Mobster was talking about candles, and she had like 250 people. Come on, Laura, that's not true. You really must think of really highly of yourself, or you're just fucking lying. Like, I don't know which one it is.
You
God.
don't bring numbers, Laura. You don't bring numbers anymore. Not like you used to. Not you can't just talk about Laura and go back and forth and have back and forth with Laura and everybody is gonna be watching that shit. You're boring, you're played out.
I barely even talk about Laura anymore. I'm only doing this because of the real life threats. But before today, I had just kind of like let it be because it was just like it's always the same shit with her, right? Um, I'll talk about her when something big like this happens. But Laura, believe it or not, nobody gives a fuck anymore. Like, I don't know if you're trying to find your way back to drama or what your deal is, but nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck.
Want to see a crybaby bitch? I'll have you crying. You want to fucking go there? Let's go there. Because I'm fucking sick and tired of it. Nobody has given you attention. So let's go ahead and make videos about Laura every day. I don't know what's going on in your life, MM. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care what goes on in your life. I don't talk about you. I don't fucking worry about you. I don't have people in here talking about you because why? I don't need to grow my channel on your fucking name. I don't need subs to hate
Your
bomb.
channel's
You are
dying. You
worse
admit it.
than Molly has ever been. And I know.
This bitch actually admitted her channel was dying last week, and now she's over here doing all this, doing the fucking most.
Yeah, talking about her numbers. Oh, my numbers. I don't need you. I don't need that. You need something because you just told everybody your numbers are horrible. Nobody's watching your videos. You can't get anybody to click the like button. Like that's what
Right. It's ridiculous. And she'll do this thing where she'll be like, I haven't talked about them. You haven't said anybody's name, just like you didn't say hers, but you've talked about us, Laura. I have 3 streams I didn't react to of you raging out at me, where I just was like, I don't care. We're not even gonna talk about it. Like, give me a fucking break. I don't know, Huck. I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to know it. You don't want to admit it. Molly never made videos fucking doxing someone. Molly never made videos fucking
What the
doing
fuck?
things to people. Molly never did half
What
the
the
shit
fuck?
you've done. And I certainly haven't done.
What the fuck, Laura?
Right. I
There's
cannot
no,
believe.
her people know who MGL is. There's no fucking way that her people can listen to that and hear that. She has openly done it time and time and time again. Like, you can't believe that. You're a fucking liar, Laura.
She
Like, you
doesn't
are
believe
lying.
that. She doesn't believe that. Yeah, they probably struck her fucking ass. Be first. You're not allowed to play Lifetime shit. Come the fuck on. Like, she's so dumb. She had she made her drama channel a Lifetime channel, you guys. Seriously, she really
Oh
did
my,
that.
the fucking nerve of her to be like, you need my name to get views. You need Lifetime to get views. Like, you're stealing. You can't even talk and make commentary.
She's so dumb.
Done a quarter of the shit you've done. I've never told anyone stick a needle in their arm and I hope they fucking die, but you did. I never told.
I think she did say that.
Laura, you said far worse than that. And quit using that. She uses that because she hates that Makeup Mobster and I. Okay, now, listen, I said and did some terrible things to Makeup Mobster too. The difference is that we both said sorry and we haven't done it since. You don't stop. That's why people don't get over it with you. You don't stop. You just keep going and going and going and one-upping yourself and one-upping yourself. Now, today we have you threatening CPS and Lightweight threatening to go to Makeup Mobster's brother, talking about why she don't have no family. Where's your family, Laura? You know what you did when your family came into town? You sat your ass on a live when your mom was clearly uncomfortable. Don't get me started. You put yours on here. Nobody else does.
And
Ugh.
well, and that's if he even really knew. I think she did it and then told him. Her husband too. She also said, "What? How would your
Yes.
husband feel?" Blah blah blah.
Yes, yes, she did. She said, "How would your husband feel knowing that blah 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 that this and that, motherfucker? Why don't you go get a husband or something?" Or, oh God, oh, she makes me so mad. Hey, Earth.
Hey, Romad.
Anyone that I hope they fucking die, but you did. I never told anyone
That's bullshit.
secrets about our friendship. Still haven't, but I can. You want me to? I mean, you're such a phony, fake ass bitch, and you sit up there like you're so much better. Bitch, please sit down. Look at a fuck.
I hate to break it to you, but she is better in a lot of ways. Anyways,
You were say, look in the mirror. The mirror.
look in the mirror. Yeah, like I mean, Makeup Monster has a pretty, great life, and I don't know why you always try to take that away from her. You cannot stand for other people to do better than you. It's fucking gross. Like I don't want anything bad for any. I want people to have decent lives. When you see somebody with an okay life or an okay marriage or relationship, and just they seem like they have a decent life, you really hate that. Like you always, what the fuck is that bullshit? That's why you don't have any family. Sometimes families choose to not talk to each other, and that's okay. That's none of your fucking business, Laura. Shut up.
Mirror. You talk about someone else's parenting, bitch. You don't even like your kid. You fucking shoo him every.
All right, all right, all right. That's the part that pissed me off because we know how Laura is, right? Like we've seen it with our own eyes. I could say so much, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to tell you to fucking do better, Laura. Do better. That was uncalled for. Anybody that has a rambunctious between 8 and 12-year-old has been like, oh my gosh, go, go, go play, go play. Laura, I could say so much, but I'm just going to shut the fuck up and tell you to do better in the spirit of Christmas. Just stop. That is fucking gross.
And you
Make up.
put all yours on here, Laura. You like parent your kids in front of people. You bring them on YouTube. You talk to them on YouTube. Your daughter was just cussing on YouTube tonight. Like
Exactly. You literally let your son say that he didn't even know you guys built a pool because he hadn't been out of his room in 3 days. I could go on and on, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do better than you and just remind you that you're not the fucking perfect parent. And we've seen a lot of your shit play out. She has a little child that is very well taken care of. People, little kids would dream to have that little kid's life. So why don't you just shut the fuck up and not go there again, please?
Laura
Thank
knows that.
you. Nasty bitch.
Well, it makes it even more fucked up that she's saying this, right? And also at the same in the same time, she's threatening CPS, right?
Yes,
So
like put
crazy
an air.
people hear this and they're like, "Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god, she hates her child,"
Yeah, she
and
doesn't like her kid.
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
fucked up.
like she doesn't like her kid. Oh my god. Oh my god, she doesn't like her kid and she tells him to go away. No, makeup mobster, you want to know what she does? We don't even hear from her for days and days because she goes all weekend to his hockey tournaments, to his hockey games. She spends all kinds of money on his traveling hockey. She made an ice rink in the backyard, her and her husband did. She decorates more than anybody I've ever seen for every single holiday. Like I seen her kid when she was like showing something a long time ago. He had every toy imaginable. Like she went and made him a thing to play like like restaurant or whatever with like it had the
Yes.
fake ketchup and everything. Like she goes way above and beyond for her kid. That's something you can never take away from her. And how fucking dare you even try? You're so gross. Ugh. God, all right. I'm gonna shut the fuck up before I say way too much. I'm gonna not
Every
gonna go as
day.
low as her.
Me and Tiffany both know it. You don't even know how to be a fucking mom. You want to sit up there like you're a great mom? The recordings that people have of you shooing your kid because you can't deal with him. He's too much. He's this. Nobody
Says the person that goes live every single day. Becca Mobster is
Hold
like going all the time.
on.
Like fucking, you need to do that. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm switching lives for a second to see if that's true. Hold on a minute.
What?
Not that I don't believe you. I'm just saying that I want to hear that for myself because this one's only 20 minutes and we'll go back to that one. Supposedly, she said she was going to call CPS on anybody. It would be on me. Let's just hear if that's true. And her crazy car rant.
chat, but I keep seeing stuff posted in
Hopefully,
Discord.
she got earphones on this time. Headphones.
No,
Right.
you guys can hear
Hey,
me.
Sophia. Been rolling balls.
On a happy note, we got Phoenix a car. Me and Sage took a road trip, 2.5 hours to find it, to get it. Not 2.5, 1.5 to buy it. And we got it. I'm driving it back now. The car is really good. So that's dope. All right. So you guys can hear me? All right. So there seems to be, out of everything that I said in my earlier live, they seem to have picked up on whatever narrative they feel like running with. Okay.
Right.
I never said I was calling CPS on MM ever. I don't know where that came from. Look at the transcript, because someone pulled up the transcript to show that at no point did I ever say that I was calling CPS on MM.
You don't have to explicitly to make a threat. You know that, Laura. Being in true crime.
Right. She didn't say I'm going to call CPS. She said that it worked, so maybe she should call CPS. She didn't say I'm going to pick the phone up and call. She insinuated it. I guess it's on Hartley's, but it should be right around here.
What I did say was tell her to shut the fuck up. That I did say. I don't know what it's going to take to get you guys to leave me the fuck alone. Mander, fucking Hartley.
You're on YouTube, Laura.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Sorry, go ahead.
We do not have to leave her alone. She is on YouTube. You are a public figure. If we are not breaking terms of service, doxing or harassing you, we are absolutely allowed to speak about the content that you put out on YouTube. Period. It's called fair use.
Exactly. And Laura, I don't know what to tell you. You can fuck off. I will talk about the shit you say. I'm sorry that I'm shining a light on it. Real sorry.
Oh, do you understand? Do you hear me loud and fucking clear? I'm not in your drama circle. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care about your life. I don't care what you say. I don't clip things that come from you because I don't like you. So if I don't like you, I don't watch you. You get it? That's called being an adult. When you don't like somebody, you don't watch.
Why would you
talk makes no sense.
Drama about somebody that you do like? Why would you clip somebody and put it out like that? She's lying. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Stop putting out content, Laura, if you don't want people to watch it and review it.
How putting up a clip twisting it? I mean, that's why I wanted to also review the entire live because I knew she was going to say some stupid shit like that. I knew she was that it was twisted. But as y'all could hear, I let you guys hear that before. We listened to the whole, half of it so far, and we'll go back and finish it in a minute. But nothing was twisted. It was put out just how she said it. I'm gonna fucking break Laura.
them. You don't hang on their every fucking word. That is called adulting. Maybe you 30 and 40 something year olds should try it one day. Oh, wait, Hartley, you're older than I am. Maybe you guys should try it sometime. Because in general, when you don't like somebody, you can't stand the tone of their voice. You don't want to watch them. You don't want to hear about them. You don't want to see them in your suggestion box. You certainly don't want to see it in fucking Discord. So that is what I was talking about. Why don't you clip that? Why don't you worry about everything else that I said in that live? But no, let's just focus on something I never fucking said. And then we're going to twist it to make it sound like something that I said, which I never fucking said. You all of you bitches need to move on. I'm not in drama. I don't give a fuck about your lives. I don't give a fuck about what you say.
Why
I give
even
a
say it in
fuck
the
about
first place
what you do.
then?
I'm
If she
going to
didn't
say
want
this
to
again.
insinuate that, if she did not want to insinuate that, Laura, what was the point in saying it in the first place? Why'd you even bring up her getting CPS and that shutting her up and she stopped talking about MGL? If you didn't want that insinuated by your audience and also telling them at the same time that she shoos her kid and she doesn't want him around, what did you want then? Why did you?
Exactly. Why'd you say that? If you you did not say I'm going to call CPS. Instead, you said it worked for MGL when CPS was called, so maybe I should do that. You damn sure didn't just come out and say I'm going to call CPS, but you insinuated it and then talked about her horrible parenting, which is not horrible. She's a good mom, and you're a piece of shit, and that's just the fucking way it is.
And if you were going to, why would you come out and say explicitly that you were going to call CPS? Are your followers that slow? I don't know what else to say. Like,
I don't know. They're
genuinely.
not. They don't listen to anybody else because she doesn't say. A lot of her new people don't even know we us. They're just listening to her. You know what I mean? Like a lot of her new people do not know us. It's I don't
No,
know,
that was
Stephanie Lee. Me
Capone's
too.
dumbass. He's the only one that could listen to that clip and not even hear a threat out of it. Only Capone. But if it was going the other way and we said the same shit about him, he would shit his fucking pants.
Yeah, he would have a whole fit.
Manda, Hartley, MM, and anybody else that can't keep my fucking name out of your mouth. Please, I'm going to ask you again. Keep my fucking name out of your mouth. If you do not like me, then do not watch me. If you can't stand me, then you certainly should not be posting videos about me. Because someone that doesn't like somebody, guess what? They ignore them. Just like I've done to all of you for the last fucking months and months
No,
and months.
no, no,
And
no.
before that, I did it for months.
Laura, you are nobody's
Right.
boss. Nobody has to listen to what you say. Just because you want to pretend to ignore things that you can't ignore because your audience talks about it in front of your fucking face 24/7 and you can't get away from it, doesn't mean anybody else has to. We're all adults. You can't tell us what to do. You can either, right, choose to respond or not, and that's it. You can do the same thing.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm not fucking ignoring shit. And I've been very honest since jump about that with Flora. So I've never told my audience, I'm going to just ignore her. I'm never responding. I'm very honest and say, when I want to talk about her, I fucking will. And I don't give a fuck who doesn't like it. Like, I'll probably talk about her till I don't have a chance, like, till I'm not going live anymore. I've said that for as long as I can remember. She'll be like, I'm not talking about them. I don't talk about them. And meanwhile, blah, 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 all about us.
Stop making yourself a public figure, Laura, if you don't want to be a public figure. Stop putting yourself out there. Stop doing drama at all and actually ignore shit if you really don't want to be in the drama. Stop. Just stop. Do true crime. Nobody will watch it
Exactly.
over. Guaranteed.
Sorry, not because she doesn't know how to. Because she doesn't know. Ash Lily, she does not know how. She only knows how to make threats. and go really low. She doesn't know how to have an intelligent back and forth with somebody, even a halfway intelligent or one without just threats, even. Fucking idiot.
And months and months. My God, it's time for you guys to move on from your Laura fix. I get there's girl crushes everywhere. I get, Mander, that you're 75% lit.
Listen, well, Nara, I promise you, I swear on my mother, you're not my type. I wouldn't touch you with somebody else's anything. You're not my type, okay? At all. Like even a little bit. I don't know why you keep flattering yourself and putting my sexuality anything to do with you, but I swear you're not my type, okay? At all. You disgust me. Nasty ass. Like she always goes there. I know that you're 70. Nothing for you, Laura. I'm negative 75% when it comes to you. Nasty.
Because she must think that, like, if you're attracted to women, you can't talk about another woman on the internet unless you have a crush on them. Like,
Right. And
what the
nobody,
fuck?
I promise you, no, 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 no. Laura, you're the first, you're nasty. I can't even go there. You just quit saying that. That's so gross. It's offensive. Really, it is. In more than one ways, but ugh.
Lesbian and you love me 100% because you can hear it in your voice. You literally get wet every.
Ew, God, she is so gross.
Wait, how does she know if she doesn't watch you because she doesn't like you? How would she know what it sounds like when you talk about her?
She's so gross. She's nasty.
Every time you think you have something on me, you are sickening, absolutely sickening. I don't care about your fucking life. I don't care who you fight with. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care what mistakes you make. I don't like you. Stop talking about me. Whenever you guys make videos about me, it makes me need a double shower. No joke, because I feel dirty. That someone as scummy as all of you make videos about me. I do. I feel dirty.
Well,
So
maybe
I'm
you'll shower
asking you for
more,
the
bitch.
100th time as an.
Maybe she
Wait,
could
aren't
shower.
we talking about? Yeah, because remember, like last year when she said she only showers once every four
Yes.
days or so. So
Yeah.
maybe you'll get a shower more than every 4 days. Laura. I'm glad I could help you out there. Fuck. Is she kidding me? Oh my
Finally, she wants to take a shower.
Everybody put a shower emoji for Laura. Okay. We're glad you're getting a shower, Laura, more than every 4 days. Thank God.
Adult. I guess I'm in a dead zone. But nobody threatened to call CPS. So we can stop with the narrative. Oh my God, Laura threatened to call Make a Mock CPS on MM. No, I didn't, bitch. If I was gonna call CPS on anybody, it would have been you, Amanda.
There it is. There's that. Let's listen one more time, just so when she denies it tomorrow, it's right here. All right, let's listen one more time, just for Laura. Mara.
This right here proves how much empathy she does not have.
Well, yeah, she got fired for not having any empathy. Of course.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let me make sure it's up all the way.
Like, she
Oh
is
God.
personally aware what it does to children when you get CPS called on you from
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. She's personally aware and also
Fucking.
willing to do that herself.
Yep.
But nobody threatened to call CPS. So we can stop with the narrative. Oh my God, Laura threatened to call Make a Mock CPS on MM. No, I didn't, bitch. If I was gonna call CPS on anybody, it would have been you, Amanda.
Oh,
Believe that.
believe that. I'm
I
glad that
don't
you
call
admitted that.
CPS on people. I don't go real life. Why?
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. We're gonna go back to the other live now, but I just wanted to hear her saying that because she's gonna deny it tomorrow because of what Laura does. It just is. It's what she does every time. She'll say something and then she'll try to walk it back. And she's threatened that sometimes on me. She's disgusting. She's been threatening that since I left her stupid Patreon, matter of fact. Like, since I left. So Go fuck yourself, Laura. Go take a fucking double shower. Why don't you try to take a shower every day instead of every 4 days and then talk about a double shower? And I promise you, you're not my fucking type. You wish you were, apparently. Nasty.
with your nose. You don't fucking take care of your kid. You shoo him away. You're like, oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, he's so this. Oh, he's so that. Oh, he's so this. You want me to fucking play all the recordings, you dumb bitch?
How do you know, Laura, if you're not watching people you don't
You
like?
don't.
How does she know all
Wait,
this?
wait. Did you just hear what she said? Hold
Yeah, she
on.
has all the recordings.
Yeah, she recorded their phone calls. She was talking about the stuff that her and Tiffany
Oh, love it.
before I went to that other live, right? She said me and Tiffany heard it all. Don't worry about it. I don't know why she's bringing Tiffany's name into it, but we heard it all. And then I skipped to the other live real quick, and I went back, and she said, you them away. You want me to play all the recordings? So she recorded their phone calls like a fucking creep.
They both record everything, I think.
Yeah, Tiffany and Laura. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or messages.
I didn't know she
Either
was talking
way,
about
what a
my.
creep.
Wow. So
What?
that means that like while you were friends, Laura, that's what you were thinking about. You fucking
Yeah,
shady ass.
yeah. I'm gonna go back just a minute because I did have to like skip. I just want to listen to how it was one more time. Like I just went back just an extra minute.
Ken, you want me to? I mean, you're such a phony, fake ass bitch. And you sit up there like you're so much better. Bitch, please sit down. Look in a fucking mirror. You talk about someone else's parenting. Bitch, you don't even like your kid. You fucking shoo him every day. Me and Tiffany both know it. You don't even know how to be a fucking mom. You want to sit up there like you're a great mom? The recordings that people have of you shooing your kid because you can't deal with him. He's too much. He's this. Everyone that's ever been on the phone with you knows you don't fucking take care of your kid. You shoo him away. You're like, oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, he's so this. Oh, he's so that. Oh, he's so this. You want me to fucking play all the recordings, you dumb bitch? You really
All
want to
you
fucking go
people.
there with me, Leanna?
Oh,
You
God.
don't.
All the people that are in her Patreon, in private with her right now, and you're trusting her ass, this is the payment you get later on. Later on
Yep.
down the road. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, it's either going to be, I don't know if she's talking about phone call or voice memos. Either way, it's disgusting. She pretended to be Makeup Mobster's friend. She cried over Makeup Mobster, literal tears, okay? Literal tears, and begged her to be her friend again. What? So she could have all this nasty. Laura, people have your voice clips too, I'm sure. And I'm sure some of them are not great. We can revisit all your shit that I used to restream and all that. Like, what are you doing? Why are you what the fuck? Like, I would expect anybody else to threaten CPS but you because you know the results of it. But you don't care. You don't care. You feel untouchable. You're fucking not. And I'm glad your subs could buy you another car. That's nice of them.
And this is just more threats. She's just threatening more.
Right. And I don't know a mom around that does not get, especially when you have a hyper, like, I don't know, I'd say 7 to 12-year-old where you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, just go on, go play. Like every mom's been guilty of that. That doesn't mean you don't like your kid. That means you're around your kid a lot and they're probably talking your head off. Like, fuck.
And she
What
was
the
trying to
fuck?
talk to her friends too. Like, oh,
Exactly. I'm glad I
holy
don't have
crap,
friends like that.
baby.
I'm so glad I don't have friends like that for real. I don't know what the fuck.
Believe that. Believe that. Because believe me, you will be cowered down like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, we can go there. But I've kept my mouth shut for a long
This is coming from the mom that padlocked her fridge and got the other two a refrigerator and wouldn't let the other one eat anything and made him go on a water diet. I mean, we could talk. Laura, you need to stop. You're really bringing out ugly side of me. Just stop talking about it. You're not the perfect mom. None of us are. We've all made mistakes. Just stop.
fucking time. You don't even know what I have, but keep going, because I'm fucking done.
She don't
You
even
thought
know.
Molly was
Really?
bad? Yeah. Keep it up, Keep showing what an insecure, pathetic bitch you are. Her kid is 7.
So after she says all that stuff, she makes sure to say that he's 7. So people are going to think that he's neglected. Like, how is anybody supposed to take all this? What the
And by
fuck?
the way, this is the same live that she said that about CPS and that she ought to call them.
Exactly. She started out this live talking about how CPS is the only thing that shut up, and maybe she should try it since it worked for MGL. This is the live. We're still on the same one. Yeah, exactly, Hummingbird. We could say so much. Like, she's just so stupid to open this door. She just needs to stop for real, because it's all stuff she put out herself.
She's always done. I'm done.
I'm done,
But
and
she's
then
never done.
she's never done. She still watches. She's so dumb.
Moderate, I've been doing that. I have ignored this girl for almost a year.
No, you haven't.
2 years.
Oh my
Like,
god.
for real. The ignoring does not work, because when you deal with these kind of people, this is what happens, okay? They think that it's okay then to just continue on and on and on and on. And they think that you're giving them free reign to just talk about them. That's the difference. I have not responded. I mean, this girl literally goes live every day about me. I have not responded to her in over a year. No joke. Probably 2 years. I have never.
This is a joke, right? This is a joke. Right, more than enough. We all know. I mean, she's dumb to open that door. What is she talking about?
Done any of the things that she has done to me. Now she's starting a candle business as well. Now she's going to make candles. But at first, she couldn't stand the.
So does anybody that starts a candle business, that just automatically equals Laura? I mean, she tried to make potty mouths about her. She's tried to make makeup mobsters, science girls, anybody that sells candles. It's automatically about Laura. And don't you dare join a group with 100,000 members or something. I don't know how many members it has. I'm assuming. I mean, or a lot of members that she might be in, because then you're stalking her of it all, right? Yeah.
She acts like she came up with this like new original concept. Like, no, it's candles. There are millions of people that sell candles in the world, Laura. Get
And
over
theirs,
it.
I mean, I'm just saying, I would buy one of theirs any day. Before Makeup Mobster's doing it the right way and testing all of her stuff first. And she puts out pictures of like what it's like, I did this wick or I cut it this way. And hers doesn't have big fingerprints and stuff. And she hasn't even sold any yet. So I don't know what you're talking about, Laura. Not everything's about you though. Boo boo.
The candles that I make, because they're so bad and I don't need this wax. And then all of a sudden, as of December 8th, she's in my candle wax fucking groups. Why are you in my candle wax groups, bitch? There's a 1.5 million candle groups on Facebook. Why are you specifically in mine? Like, you're a fucking star.
Newsflash, Laura. People are allowed to join candle groups and stuff, darling.
She's a narcissist. Like she can make anything
Full
on earth
blown.
about her. It's amazing.
Hey Paige, how you doing? It's good to see you, honey. I cannot with this. What is she doing? Like, she really believes that it's all about her. What people are allowed to make candles and makeup mobsters, and Alicia's blow out of the water, like by far. And she hates it. She fucking hates it.
She's just showing how jealous she is that they're selling candles, that they're doing good. Like, she's just showing her how jealous she is about it.
Yeah, it's really sad. Hey Rachel. Hey Granny.
A stalker. You couldn't find different candle groups than mine? For real? Like, really? You don't fucking use coconut wax, remember? And by
You guys, Laura's the only one that's ever allowed to change her mind about anything. So if you like don't like a certain kind of wax and then you read more about it and you happen to like it, it's only because of Laura. Like Laura is just she controls everything. We all just bow to Laura.
But do you have to use that candle wax to be in the group? Like
It's
maybe
probably I don't even know. I'm not a candle maker, but I'm assuming that it's probably to learn about certain waxes and all that, which if you were smart, you would learn about all of them, right? Like you wouldn't just jump on like Laura did and go with the first one. You would try
exactly.
to shop around. You would look around. Hey, Breezy. I don't get it. Yeah, by far, Hooker. Because Makeup Mobster does lives and stuff, but she's got videos that have hundreds of thousands of views where she's done her do it yourself. Like her do it yourself stuff. I don't see that many creators around here that I know I can't do it hers. Like she made this like super huge nutcracker last year for her front porch. It looked like she bought it. I mean, it was just like flawless. She's made a mirror with the light bulbs, like the Hollywooders. I'll share her channel for anybody that's not over there because she does more than just drama. She's not
No,
like Laura, like has
she's
content.
super creative in general. She's just a creative person, and Laura's not. Just is what it is. Sorry.
Right. And if you look at Laura's candles and look at hers blow Laura's way hotter. And she's like practicing first, figuring out what the trends are. And as far as like for the outside of them, she's doing it really smart. And I think that's what bothers Laura. And then like Science Girls, look how nice her candles are compared to Laura's. Hey, Tess, good to see you.
by the way, you want some advice? Aztec is one of the one of the low level distributors. So if that's where you're getting your wax from, if you want to be a higher end company, you might want to step it up a little to a higher end manufacturer. Just saying. And I only know what manufacturer she's using because she put it in my fucking Facebook group.
Oh no, the
One
nerve.
that I've been in for months.
So wait, so it's not like she's like trying to hide and just creep around. She's actually posting, asking questions that pertain to her new business. That's
Wait,
not exactly stalking you, Laura.
who's stalking who though? It is kind of stalking since she knows and she's watching what she's posting in there. I'm just saying.
Right. Like she posted on February 5th. Like I could hear Laura saying that. What the fuck? She went to her profile and saw when she joined the candle group. So who's stalking who? You fucking weirdo. Hey, Heartbox.
So yeah, you don't want to use Aztec unless you want to be low level, which is what you are. So I guess it fits. So yeah. I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm sick and fucking tired of this bitch running her mouth every day about me, about my business. Bitch, go get a life. Stop worrying about everything I do, my kids, my this, and start worrying about your own motherfucking life. Maybe if you started worrying about your own life half as much as you worry about mine, you'll fucking be a better person. Maybe then your family might talk to you. Because from what I hear, your brother says you're the fucking narcissist.
Laura, like what? So far today, you've done CPS. You brought up her mothering, which she's a great mother. Even if you don't like Makeup Mobster, you can look at her and say she does everything in the world for her kid, right? Literally built the kid an ice skating rink in their backyard. Okay. Her kid has it totally made. He's got a great parent. So she's went after that. Now she's talking about her family situation. But if we were to talk about her family situation, that bitch, her fucking head would been like.
Was that an
Okay?
admission? Like, how does she know what Makeup Mobster's brother said? Are you talking to him, Laura? Are you insinuating that someone is? Like, what are you trying to say here?
fucking weird. Hey, Mary, good to see you. I don't know why would how would she know? Why would she know? Why is she talking about it? It's not her fucking place, dude. Like, oh God, she pisses me off too on level.
Narcissist, not his wife. It's you. And that's why your family don't fucking talk to you. Just what I heard. Playing that game like that kid while talking? What game? How many others take life in stride? It's absolutely ridiculous. And what I'll do when I hear shit that people run in their mouth, I will go ahead, I'll put on my headset, I'll watch I'll watch a horror movie. Like, I'll keep my mind busy so I don't have to think about what the fuck is she saying today? What the fuck is she saying now? So I keep my mouth shut, I watch a movie, and usually it'll go away by the time the movie's over. Well, that did work today. And if it doesn't work, it's when I go live. So as you can tell,
I'm sure you do. For those of y'all that are kind of new to Laura, well, she's told us all about how she stole her stepson's Adderall. How she got on Adderall. She's told us how she had visions of killing her parents and woke up in their room with a knife one night at the end of their bed. I'm not making this up either. I am not. That's all I'm going to say tonight. I'm not go where she goes, but Laura is nobody to talk about anybody's family situations like at all with stuff that she has shared herself. And sometimes you have to walk away from family that is toxic. That doesn't make you a bad person at all. And for her to speak on it, it's just like, Laura, aren't you? Come on. Like, we've all done that. We've all been here for years. We should have learned a little bit by now. You never do, though. You never fucking do. It's always the same shit with you. Never fails. And then to say I'm the only one you would have called CPS on, you don't know anything about my parenting, like nothing. Not, I don't bring my stuff here. There's very few people that know anything about my parenting that are on this platform because of people like you, because you're a fucking creep.
I usually keep quiet because the movie will usually work. And it was actually a pretty good movie I watched today. But I'll keep quiet about it and then I'll forget about it and I'll move on. But of course, it doesn't fucking matter. It just doesn't matter because no matter what the fuck I say, these bitches don't stop. I heard a little thing yesterday where this big fucking loser who gets wet at the sound of my name, literally gets wet at the sound of my name. Oh, I want to hear Laura say this. Dude, you got way too fucking excited to hear something I said.
I promise you, Laura, you are not making anybody wet. Nobody. Not even a one of us. Nothing. That's disgusting. I promise. You're so fucking gross. Uh, mm-mm. Maybe wet from a shower. We need from vomiting after that thought, but God.
Like, for real, way too excited. Nobody should get that excited over something I said. And I'm talking about fucking ML. She was like, I swear to God, the girl got fucking wet. She's like, oh, I want to hear what Laura said. When Laura said you can't drown in a river. I was speaking.
She
That was
she
literally
really
5 seconds of your life. She watches every live. She can say she
I
doesn't.
know.
Laura, you do. You absolutely do. You weirdo. Stop watching
Listen,
us if you don't like.
yeah, she is such a fan. I talked about her. I said that, and we couldn't even figure out which live it was, and we just laughed like she's so stupid. And we watched TikTok videos and shit. I swear that's what we did. It was on my last live. Nobody was wet. I I don't know if you're like
I'm the one that heard it.
uneducated.
I'm the one that brought it up. I'm the one that wanted to watch it, not Manda at all. You're a
She's
liar.
so dumb. I mean, I was laughing about it because she would be the one to say it. Now she's going to go on to justify it or whatever. But um, Laura, the only reason we ever want to hear stuff like that from you is just because of how fucking stupid you are. And if you didn't look down at everybody else, I nobody would even bat an eye because we all misspeak, right? Like I'm no misspeaking. I can't ever get names right, whatever. But I don't harp on it and get mad when people make jokes about it, right? And I know that about myself. You like to act like you're the most educated person, look down at everybody else's stuff, and then you say shit like that. So yes, it's even funnier. We want to laugh at you. And like what? Hey AC, how you doing?
About a creek, and I'm sorry that I said something wrong. I am sorry that nobody on YouTube
God.
ever says anything wrong. Only me. I am the only one, right, Mander? Mander, what a fucking stupid ass name. Do you name yourself Mander?
Laura, I didn't name myself Mander. Somebody else named it. It was a joke. Get over it. Laura, oh my God. Yeah, mad because we were laughing at you. Calm down. Like, it's not that serious. Fuck. Hey, Monique.
She's so mad. I can't not believe she's so mad about the comment. It wasn't even that serious. It was just funny that you are in true crime and you said something so fucking stupid. And not only that, you made a whole live stream about it. And not only that, you were the stupid shit you were saying about it. You were trying to make it a mysterious death when it wasn't, just for
Mhm.
content.
Exactly. That's the it's not even so much what you say half the time, it's like the follow-ups and the circumstances surrounding why you said it is why we think it's so funny. But again, if you would just lighten up a little bit, this is my tip to you for the day, Laura, and laugh at yourself sometimes. It could just make it a joke. Most people wouldn't even bat an eye about the shit you say, but you sit up there on this big high horse and try to make us all look like we're beneath you and we're peasants to you and you're better than us. And then you say shit like that and it just makes it that much funnier. So whatever.
Like, you're such a fucking loser. Go to Jenny Craig and shut the fuck up. Or go stuff your face again.
Oh,
Oh,
a fat
that's
joke. Fat joke. You've
original.
never heard fat jokes
I
before.
know.
Oh my god.
that that's original,
Why don't
Laura.
you go staple your stomach, you fucking loser bitch?
I know. Why
Oh, I
don't you
saw it
go?
already doing in
Well, yeah,
Mexico.
why don't you run to Mexico again and then be on here fucking a month later begging for money after you took all of your fucking stimulus to go staple your stomach? Shut the fuck up. Go drink a fucking Snickers, bitch.
She had to. She was eating donuts the day
Oh
after
my
her
God.
baby food.
Bitch really needs a fucking, she does, she needs a Snickers, but I know eat one and that makes you mad. So go drink a Snickers, bitch, and leave me the fuck. Like, if you're gonna come at me and make it original, because that is so stupid and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody. You're the only one. Like, nobody else even cares.
Fuck. Oh, I'm so fucking mad today. You have no idea. Don't even get me started. I could go on
She's
and
got a
on and on
rage, but
about
she
a
wakes
lot of
Yeah.
up
them.
with a rage boner. God.
Let me just
What
once
you
get it
so
out of
mad
my
about,
system, and then I'm
Laura?
done. Then I can put on my movie and clean and move on. I need to learn your secret, which words you use to get women wet. I just being me. This one fucking psycho. Just being me.
Wait, is there one psycho or is there like four? Because she says it's me, makeup mobster, Alicia, and Hartley. Um, but she always goes back to me. So really, what I think it is I think that Laura's really probably maybe feeling girls a little bit herself, and she really likes me. Laura, you're not my type. I think you should go on to somebody else. Sorry, you really like me a lot, and it's getting weird. You keep talking wet. Ugh. No thanks. Mm-mm. No. Oh, hey, makeup mobster. So you might want to rewind this. I don't even know if you want to listen to it. It's the same fucking shit. She always says that you're horrible. Your own family doesn't talk to you. She talks a lot about your parenting, though, and it's pretty disgusting, especially for somebody who's so much about her own with us. Like, I just don't think that she's very smart to open that can of worms. But, she's a pussy and had both of her lives on members only. So I did everybody a solid and got back in her membership. Ugh. Hey, Pedro.
And I'm telling, I'll play you the clip. She got so excited
Yeah, I love to laugh at
She
you.
said,
I don't
"Oh, I
care.
can't wait to hear what Laura said."
I don't care.
Bitch, you are psychotic. Whole drama community is like falling apart. You think I've even talked about it? Nope, never said a word.
I don't care what you talk about, Laura. Like, if you want to talk about it, talk about it. I can sit there and act like you're like, I hate when people are like, I haven't even talked about this. Well, just talk about it because apparently it's on your fucking mind. Who cares? Nobody
You're
really
thinking
cares about
about
your
it.
opinion, anyways. Right? Who cares?
Maybe she wants a ground up cookie since she for not talking about it.
Right? Everybody give Laura a fucking trophy or something. Jeez, oh Pete's.
Don't give a shit. People fight, let them fight. That's not my problem. I don't care why they're all fighting. Honestly, I don't even want to listen to the shit anymore. I try listening and it's so fucking boring.
Anymore.
Oh my God, this one said this
But wait,
about
but
me.
how did she know what I said yesterday if she doesn't listen anymore? Like,
Because
what?
her whole
Huh?
logic is if you don't like me, don't watch me. You're talking about me, but you don't like me. It makes no sense. You're watching me. Why do you even watch people you don't like? Why is anybody typing in chats of people that are talking about people that they hate?
Mm,
You do the same,
mm-hmm.
all the same fucking shit. You just have an audience that you think doesn't want you to talk about it, so you pretend like you ignore it all. You watch it
Right.
all.
She watches it because she comments on
Oh,
it all the time, which is whatever. I don't know why she has to be so secretive about it. It's so fucking weird.
Oh my God, that one said that about me.
But you this
Okay,
that's what this
and
whole
but
But
if that
that's what this whole live has been about what I said and what Makeup Mobster said and what Hartley posts. That's what your whole life been. This one said that, and that one said this, and this one said that. And yesterday, me and Lynn said this, and nah. Like, seriously? Fucking seriously?
was me when my ex Patreons fight, oh, they all got to go live about it. It's like big fucking deal. I'm still wondering how a fucking rap dude has 2,200 people in his live on a true crime live. Make that make sense. Jeez. I'm just playing. I love T-Rev. I found out from Kurt. T-Rev is my bud. But in all fairness, yeah, rappers, even Kurt, rappers have 2,000 people in a live, and true crime people don't. Make that make sense.
I don't know if she talks anymore about it. I don't want to listen to her fucking bullshit, boring shit. Hold on.
what does she mean? I mean, it's probably more people listen to rap than watch true crime. Why is that so hard to understand?
Right, it's so weird.
Especially you
I don't
talking
know.
about true crime, Laura. You're so outlandish and far fetched, and nothing you say makes sense. You don't ever speak about facts. You come on here with wild conspiracy theories. They're never right. You have to backtrack, and then you come on here and say, show me where I'm ever wrong. I'm always right. I get every case right from the beginning. I called it. I called it. Like it's
Yeah,
horrible.
right.
The
It is
content
horrible.
sucks.
Okay, so Cowboy Giant, she was married or is married, but only for insurance purposes. Literally, I'm not making this up because no man could really like that's it. She's married for purposes. That's her own. She's told that. I'm not like outing something about her. So no, yes and no.
I just kidding. Nah, Kurt is a good dude.
Okay, I don't care about you fucking I don't care about any of this. We might be done with that. We can go back and finish the car live in a minute.
And there's one ornament. Candle smells amazing, but looks elegant.
Okay, yeah, I guess she's about done with that. So we'll go back and finish the car live now because I think she put that under members only too, like a little puss. So that's her new thing is to do these crazy lives and then put them under members only. So
For all of her new members that don't even know who the hell she's talking about, or hardly even any of the shit she's talking about. I'm sure
exactly.
that's the content they are paying for, Laura. I'm
I'm
sure.
sure, even though half of them are like, quit talking about it. Who are you talking about? I'm so confused. None of us, they don't even, she won't even say our name. So they're just like confused. They're not from around here.
She's so
I'm
vague
going to
too.
say this
She is. She's, oh God.
again.
This is enough
Mando,
Laura for a
Hartley,
year.
MM, and anybody else that can't keep my fucking name out of your mouth. Please, I'm going to ask you again. Keep my fucking name out of your mouth. If you do not like me, then do not watch me. If you can't stand me, then you certainly should not be posting videos about me. Because someone that doesn't like somebody, guess what? They ignore them. Just like I've done to all of you for the last fucking months and months and months. And before that, I did it for months and months and months. My God, it's time for you guys to move on from your Laura fix. I get there's girl crushes everywhere. I get, Mander, that you're 75% lesbian and you love me 100%.
Oh my
Because you can
God.
hear it in your voice.
Ew.
You literally get wet every time you think you have something on
How
me.
does she
You
wait?
are
What?
sickening.
Why is she acting like she? Ew, God, Laura, you're just so gross. God damn it.
She's talking about the river. Whenever we were talking about the river clip, like that's all. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah,
What?
no, I know, but I'm just like, how does she? Ew, I just don't ever want my name, her name, and wettens. It's really gross.
Absolutely sickening. I don't care
Okay.
about your fucking life. I don't care who you fight with. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care what mistakes you make. I don't like you. Stop talking about me. Whenever you guys make videos about me, it makes me need a double shower. No joke, because I feel dirty. That someone as scummy as all of you make videos about me. I do. I feel dirty. So I'm asking you for the 100th time as an adult. I guess I'm in a dead zone. But nobody threatened to call CPS. So we can stop with the narrative.
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
did.
God,
God.
Laura threatened to call Make a Mock CPS on MM. No, I didn't, bitch. If I was gonna call CPS on anybody, it would have been you, Amanda. Believe that. But I don't call CPS on people. I don't go real life. Why? Because none of you bitches are important enough to go fucking real life on. I'm not you guys. I don't sit there and obsess over somebody day after day after day after day. I have better content than fucking you guys. But obviously, you guys don't have better content.
That's why your channel's
I
dying.
would love to see all of you grow your channel on something other than me. Because again, I don't fuck with you. I don't talk about you.
She also
That's
just
so
said
funny.
2 days ago that drama is the only thing. Like drama sells. Drama is the only time people were watching her channel. Nobody watches her true crime channel. Like,
Yeah, right. And it's just so funny coming from her who literally built her audience on the drama community, right? And like make okay, so me, yeah, sure, I've grown my audience on the drama community, whatever. But Makeup Mobster, honestly, like she has a lot of people that are there because of her crafting and all that stuff. Like she didn't build her channel on drama, and she would be just fine never talking about drama again. So I don't know. And Hartley does clips on everybody, even people she likes. It's not just people that she doesn't like. So I don't know where she gets off. Like thinking that everybody wants to build a channel on her ass. No, Laura, you're not that fucking important. You're not PewDiePie or James Charles or Shane Dawson. Like you're fucking you're a little channel like all of us. Fuck, you might have 20,000 subs, but you get the same views as all of us. So I don't get it.
and every time that you bring up CPS and try to threaten people with it, people are going to talk about it. And that's not just special to you. Anybody that comes on YouTube and says what you said today, people are going to talk about it, make lives about it. Anyone, you're not special.
Right. You literally talked about everything that's supposed to be off limits today. And you knew people were going to talk about it and acting like the victim. Not your cycle though. You go really hard and then you come back and you're mad people are talking about you and you're the victim. This is a cycle with you. And this is why I had, for the most part, quit talking about you because it's just a cycle with you. It's always the same.
And
Yeah, cowboy, yeah.
especially with her just admitting a couple days ago, my channel's dying. Make sure that you hit the like. It gets me in the algorithms. Nobody's watching my channel. Blah blah blah. Like nobody even comes to my lives. She's clearly has that in the back of her mind. So she's saying, "Oh, well, Makeup Mobster needs to talk about me, and you need to talk about me, and everybody wants to talk about me to get people to their channel." But really, that's all pure projection because she just said her channel's dead, and now she's talking about this. That's
Yeah, we'll
clear as
listen to
day.
that in a second. I'll play it actually. Hold on, because I really just don't. She's just, it's just like a repeat.
That's all she does is repeat the same 5 lines.
Mhm, always.
CPS.
Let's see. I got to get to it because it's just a couple days ago. So it should be. Um, I'm trying to think if it's on this one or if it's on my other one. She just said her channel. Oh, I know where it's at. I'll just go to Hartley's channel. But she just
She
talked about
did
it.
say that, Makeup Mobster. She said that you don't talk about MGL because of you got CPS, and therefore now you don't talk about MGL. First of all, that's not true. And second of all, her saying that, and then she was like, well, maybe I should just do it. And now she's trying to say, oh, they're just spinning a narrative. I never threatened CPS. I never said the words I threatened CPS. You can. She blamed people for calling CPS for merely just talking about her and her channel, but she can threaten it almost explicitly and then turn around and say, I didn't say the words. It's like you're so fucking, like, I don't know what, dishonest. That's all I can say.
I found the clip. We're
There
gonna
you go.
watch this was last probably last week sometime, but I'll look at the exact
And
date.
she also
This
said,
was 10 days ago.
she also said, make a mobster, that you've doxed Molly 60 ways to Sunday. You've done this to Marissa, you've done that to Marissa. Like, she doesn't know everything that Marissa has done. She even said, well, Marissa doesn't dox on her channel. Marissa's not out here doxing people. Like, I can't believe she even
Marissa
said
just
that.
doxed today. She just doxed nonsense today. So I mean, and MGL, I don't know. And again, I know not everybody's been here the whole time, but MGL doxed Makeup Mobster before I even knew who Makeup Mobster was. I knew what her kitchen looked like. Okay, her phone number was put out. Like that's how they're like for her to sit there and act like that none of that happened and MGL, she brought up Makeup Mobster being an MGL's Patreon, but out the part where MGL was posting about Makeup Mobster's family and her Patreon and all that. And so she went in to, the cops had been to her house. Laura, you are just fake as fuck. God, like you tell these stories, and all these new people would just think, oh my God, she did that, but you don't tell why. That's kind of important. The why in the story is kind of important, but you always leave that kind of shit out. You always do.
Well, and not to mention that at that time, I'm pretty sure that her and Makeup Mobster were friends. She was pretending to be Makeup Mobster's friend at the time, and she knew about that,
Yeah. Yep. And she
right?
also
Because
threatened to play your voice clips
Tiffany's the
about
one that lied
oh,
about it,
sorry.
remember? Because
Yeah.
Tiffany and Makeup Mobster were still friends. So Laura was there right before that, at that time.
Yeah, and Makeup Monster, you should probably go back and just listen to this live just for your own, like, because she has it on members. Unless you're a member, I don't know if you are, but remember, all the good stuff is on this live, and it's mostly all about you. But she brings up a lot of shit, a lot of threats. It's pretty gross.
This is running a commercial. Let me say hi to everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. I just want to let you guys know, if you love me, then you need to hit that thumbs up. I had 26% of my subscribers that didn't even watch my videos. So if you guys still want me here and you don't want my channel tanking, which it's slowly doing, I really need you guys to help me out here. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you watch my videos. Make sure you subscribe. And just love me. That's it. That's all I ask. UMJ. Yeah, I'm down like 119 subscribers. I'm like, did I miss something? Did I do something so wrong that everyone's like unsubscribing? I'm like, damn, my channel's tanking. You would think I did something horrible and all these people like mass exodus. My video views are down, I think it was 49% from non-subscribers and 22 or 26% from subscribers. I was like, damn, even my subscribers don't like me anymore. Yeah, there was at the very end. At first, I thought trolls were messing with her, and then I was.
So yeah, and then play the clip of what she said again today, just for anybody that might not have heard it. But I didn't. I was gonna clip more, but then I was gonna go live, so I clip it because I feel like the other stuff she said was just as bad as this. Like the other stuff she said about, because Makeup Mobster, she insinuated about CPS, and then she's made you sound like something you're totally not. Just like, I don't even want to repeat the shit. Just said terrible things about you being a mom and terrible things. You'll just have to
She
listen
was
to it.
insinuating like that she said her and Tiffany Marie, and that they would, I guess, that you all, whenever you were talking in private, you would shoo your son away, and they both know that you don't want him around, like you can't be bothered with him and all that shit, right on the same live that she's like threatening CPS.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I said earlier, I know you weren't in here, but I don't know a parent alive that has like especially boys because they're really hyper, but even or hyper girls, just hyper children. Um, Especially when or if you're trying to talk on the phone or something that hasn't been like, hold on, go in there and play. Let me finish this. Like, I just don't understand where she gets off after all the stuff she shared with us. She's such a sick ass bitch. Ugh, gross.
Of shit. Ugh. But for some reason, and let me just tell you, I have not even spoken to this girl since December of 2020. This marks 2 years that I'm not friends with her. 2 years. And yet she goes live every fucking day about every single aspect of my life. CPS was called on her. Did it make a difference? Did it change her life at all? Nope, it sure didn't. The only thing she does now is she doesn't talk about fucking Molly. That's the only difference. That's what CPS does. Now she's not talking about Molly. Well, maybe if I do it, she'll shut the fuck up about me because I don't know what else to.
Oh yeah, she said maybe I should maybe, or basically like how would her husband like to know X, Y, or Z? Just disgusting things that that's why I joined the membership, because I was listening to it and I was going to hit download, but automatically put on membership, and I was like, no, because this is the kind of shit she always says nobody catches. She hides it or puts it on members and then can deny it. Fuck that. I'm joining the membership, and I even recorded half of it before we went live just in case she tried to take it down, because um she's got a real bad habit of that lately, like making reels and then hiding her fucking lives. If you're gonna make those, start stand on them, Laura. Could be in a puss. Yeah, exactly. Makeup mobster. Like, what mom doesn't do that? But she made it sound way worse than what that is. But I mean, my friends that talk to me on the phone could say the same thing. I'll be like, hold on, go in the other room, let me finish my call, or let me finish this voice note or whatever. Like, what mom do that? I don't know any. And I damn sure know that she does it too. So it's like she tried to make it sound really bad. It's just disgusting. She's a piece of trash. And I don't know. She just, she's a piece of trash. Um, yeah, right, Soldier. We're gonna do our Christmas thing, I think Wednesday. So if anybody has any pictures or anything that you want to send in, just send it to my email or my Discord. I
I
think
think
that's when we're gonna do our Christmas thing.
that's
Hmm.
her explicitly, like it's she's almost trying to get her audience to do something, because you're putting that out there. Well, somebody called and she shut up about that person, and also this is what she does around her child, and also maybe you should call, like, to her audience. It seems like everything she's talking about, she's trying to get somebody to call. It's so disgusting.
It's so disgusting. Thank you, monkey. Yeah, I try, like, if if I'm gonna be home alone with the kids or something, I just won't go live. Be only because I would love to share my, like, more of my lives, but because of people like Laura, you cannot do that freely on this platform and this part of the community, because they could take my kids playing, right? And make it sound like I'm just being neglectful or whatever. It's just not worth it to me. Um, I am that was always my rule since I came here, and I've tried really stick to it. I did have to show a picture because I was getting trolled with it. I think I've showed one other picture, but I would love to be able to share more of my life with you guys, like, honestly, but you can't. You cannot do that here, and it sucks. But it's because of Laura and people like Laura. So um, there's a timer too. I've been told.
Even though
No take
she
this
can
too.
freely she can freely put all of her shit out there, tell
God,
everybody way too much private information, put her kids out there all the time, exploit them, use them as content, put them on her YouTube channel to ask for money, all of which these things have happened. And when anything I said, her logic back then was even talking about her on your channel, even if you don't mention kids, nothing is putting her in harm for like in the way of people calling CPS on her.
Even
Is
though
having
she
our
would get
audience
it,
on.
like, even though she would get on here and share the most horrific things about like water diets and locking the fridge and all that. And then just terrible things she would share, right? Like that most of us are like, oh my God, right? None of us are going to call CPS, but you just never know. Okay. So, and then she would blame us when we would have a reaction like, quit sharing. My reaction would normally be, Laura, quit sharing that stuff. Like, why are you sharing that? Start muting. Like, I've never said a bad word about her kids. I don't think there's anything bad to say about her kids. Why would, they're kids. Like, what are you going to say? But she's actually told people that I bashed her children. Like, what are you going to say about some kids? No, boo boo. Like, I mean, come on. What are you going to say about some children? There's nothing to
No,
say.
she got tons of sympathy from everybody when that happened because nobody wanted that to happen to her. Um, but ultimately, I do think that it came about because she shared way too much on there, even when people were telling her not to. She gave her daughter her YouTube channel after doing drama on it for a while. Um, she's made a lot of bad decisions that ended up with that happening over and over and over.
Exactly, and she kept making them because she capitalized on it when it did happen. Um, and a lot of people feel like she's faked it. I don't know. Um, I look, I've always said if you're picking up the phone, even with the Amazon wish list, I didn't stand up for her because I think, whatever, she's picked wish list apart, but just leave her kids out of shit. I've always said that. But how can I sit here and say that when she brings her kids onto the platform? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nobody's boss. I'm not gonna fuck with your kids. I have to cut it out, right? But I've also told you for fucking 5 years to mute. Stop letting people give people a reason. Like, Makeup Mobster, her, you don't hear her kid all the time on her live. You don't hear Stephanie's. You don't hear mine. We mute, like, or don't go live when they're home so much or whatever. I can't help who you have watching and what impression you make, Laura. I don't think you deserve a wish list to be messed with. But it's kind of fucking hard for me to sit here and say that. And then you turn around and say, if I was going to call CPS on anyone, it would be you, Amanda. You literally don't know nothing about my parenting. I don't share that with y'all. Okay? You know nothing at all. Exactly, Purple Rain. Exactly,
Oh,
Humming. None of us have ever said anything bad about her. None of us would. Like, I don't know one person that's ever said anything other than her kids seem like, um, even with her, as their main person, they seem like well-adjusted, well-rounded, smart, beautiful children. That's the only anybody that I know has ever said. Now,
well,
her, on the other hand,
I
sorry, go
used to
ahead.
not like when like people would in the beginning be like, well, she puts her kids on here, so therefore she puts like they're on in the drama and people talk about it or whatever. But after I seen her do that to other people when she was covering true crime cases, after putting her own kids on there, it's hard to
Well, I mean,
even think that way.
Stephanie, she handed her daughter a drama channel when she was like 14. Hand a fucking drama channel, right? Remember that?
Yes.
And remember when, her daughter would ask her to mute and talk about her best friend being bisexual and getting outed at school, and Laura made content out of it. Like, it's hard to stick up for her with that stuff. The only thing I will ever say is I don't think people should be messing with her wish list. I definitely don't think anybody should be picking up any kind of phones, making any kind of phone calls. It's clear her kids are taken care of, but she does that to other people, like you just said. Like, I've seen her say, well, you brought it on the platform, you brought it here. Well, so do you, Laura.
Santa May's niece. The
Yes.
first chance that she got, she took a picture, used it as content, made excuses for it, and defended it, knowing that she puts her own kids on her channel and says to people, like, this is my channel. I can do it. Nobody else can, talk about it, nothing. But she did the same thing to her. I was like, no, fuck that.
Yep.
You lost every right to ever say that again.
Yep, she did. And she's done it to a lot of anybody. Okay, so she always has these big rules that she stands on so hard, but when it comes to her, or when it comes to her, that's her rules, right? But if it comes to somebody else, she never shows the same respect ever. And that's always been my big problem with her. One of them, like, no, Makeup Mobster hasn't said anything about her parenting. Actually, Makeup Mobster made a post saying for people to leave um, her wish list alone, right? So Laura turns around and talks about her parenting, talks about her family, talks about all the shit that Laura wants left out of it when it comes to her. That's not how this works. It's just not. Right, Makeup Mobster, me too. I could say a fucking lot, and I'm stopping myself.
Nobody has given it back to Laura, even though she sits around and cries and whines and plays a victim all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. But nobody has given it back to her like that. Whoops, knocked something over. Nobody
Nope.
has done the things back to her, said the things back to her. She's actually been treated with kid gloves until she got a fight with that guy, that man or whatever. She has been able to go low and never get it back for the most part.
Yeah, because we're not turning around and saying, well, if I was going to call CPS, I would for on you for this and that. I've never done that to her. I've never talked about to do with her, like to say anything about her kids, other than I had a very big reaction to the bathing with the ex thing because it fucking triggered the fuck out of me. Right. And I even put that live on private and was like, I'm not going to talk on it anymore. But other than that, I've always tried to leave stuff out of it, threaten her with CPS. I've never talked about how, she doesn't take care of her kids. Maybe someone should make a call. None of that. But she sure as fuck has no problem doing it to us repeatedly all the time. And if it would have been anybody else besides this little community, she would not get the same that she gets right now. She's treated like the child of the fuck. Um, Wait, okay. A long time ago, I said I felt going at someone's wallet was someone in real life attack. Someone responded to me, then you shouldn't tie your business, your wallet to drama community. You're right. That's a good point. That's exactly it, Willow. Um, it's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, Muffin Mouse. I was doing that earlier because I was so pissed off, like to hear the stuff that she was saying about Makeup Mobster, even about me. With me, I kind of just laugh it off now because it's been so long. She's been making these threats, and it's like, if you're gonna do something, fucking do it. Shut the fuck up or do it. Like, your threats don't scare me like they used to. Because I'll be honest, when I first came to this community, her threats would scare me because I saw her doxing me and all this stuff, and now I'm just like, fuck you, bitch. Like, you're fucking ridiculous. Why? Why? What's wrong with your Honda? A lot of people are having that problem. Let me make sure you didn't accidentally get blocked. Hold on. I'll look right now. But Ash is having that problem, and she's been a wrench forever. Pugs is having that problem. I don't know what is going on, but let me look for your account and make sure. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I can't see chat.
It's probably a
Why I look
glitch
for
or
this.
something.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird because people that are always in my chat are having this problem lately.
Right.
I don't know if it's a glitch, but I know that Ash is not blocked. I know Pugs is not blocked. I don't know why they can't comment. Ash had to come in under her horse account. Hold on, I'm looking. I don't see you anywhere on here because I don't have that many people blocked. Just
What does
trolls.
it say, Hondo, when you try to comment? Does it just like you try to comment and it don't show up, or what?
Yeah, what does it say? Because I'm looking at my block list and you're not here, and neither is Ash and neither is Pugs. Because I accidentally cleared my block list pretty recently, so I don't have that many people blocked, and I don't see you. It's got to be a YouTube. It has to be because that's there's too many people having that same problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Well, Hondo, I'll try to look and make sure like you weren't accidentally timed out and then hits the Google list. I'll do that as soon as I'm not on here anymore, but I don't see you at all.
I
That's so
think that's
weird.
the
I
part that
don't know.
bothers me the most, Makeup Mobster, is because Makeup Mobster said, no, I only talk about the shit she shares on here that we've all
Mm-hmm,
heard.
mm-hmm.
Everything that we know or say has came straight from the horse's face. I mean, mouth. And
Yeah.
She, on the other hand, does the complete opposite and then plays a victim. Like, nobody will leave me alone. I'm so fucking bullied. It's it's mind boggling. I don't know. I don't know what to say about her.
Yeah, it's really weird because like we don't come on here and share. The most I might share is a funny story or something. I'm definitely not like hot mic and my kid. You know what I mean? Like telling them I'm muted and not muting and stuff, right? So we don't do that. And she's just pull shit
Making
out
your
of
kid
her
lie about
ass.
food stamps.
Yeah, making your kid lie about food stamps or any of that. We don't do any of that. So I just don't understand. Hold on. Okay. All right. Try to comment now,
So
Hondo.
because she
No.
gets mad that people talk about the things that she puts out herself publicly, that she has to put out bullshit that's not even true, that she claims is from like it happened privately or that she knows about or whatever. It's so dumb. If Makeup Monster is like you said, Laura, so such trash, so below you, you're so above her, like you have to take 20 showers when we talk about you, then why can't you talk about the shit that we say on YouTube and do on YouTube? How come?
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I just like unblocked everybody. Like I didn't it wouldn't let me see the rest of my block list, which is really weird. Hold on, I'm reading. Okay. Um oh my god, stop it. For 48 hours not allowed to comment if any of your comments by okay, so I wonder if that's so weird. Okay, new TOS YouTube suspending people for 48 hours, not allowed to comment if any of your comments violates TOS. It happened to
That,
me last week.
that probably
Huh.
definitely happened to Ashen Pugs for sure. And Hondo.
And
All three
I
can
know,
be
but
guilty of that.
Anastasia, I don't know. I don't know, but I just hit unblock everybody because it wouldn't let me see the rest of my block list, so it annoyed me. But so
A
let me
couple
know
of
if you
weeks
guys
ago, it started popping up. It'll tell you when you're commenting. It'll say, "Hey, this comment could violate terms of service or whatever. Do you still want to do it?"
Oh my
Remember?
god, yes, yes. And then I went to make a community post and it wouldn't let me post it. It yeeted the whole thing, right? And so
What were you gonna
um
say?
oh, I was telling Laura about it. It was pretty recently, and it acted like it posted it. I went and it didn't post it, and so I went to post it a little bit differently, and it made me change cuss words in it, like or when it posted it. So I wonder if
Moderation's about up for sure.
yeah, it's getting ready to be really strict. So I don't know. I hope that that fixes yeah, it's turning into Facebook. We're gonna have to like censor our cussy words and stuff. Like
Hondo,
what the
Hondo,
fuck?
you're gonna have to watch that mouth, sir. Ash,
Yeah, Ash. Mm-hmm. Um.
they'll be blocked
And
every other day.
oh wait, anyone who posts my name, ticket block. Oh wait, because you're hooker. Oh, I don't know how to work hooker. I
Hooker's
don't
gonna have
know.
all of YouTube blocked.
Oh no.
That's
Um.
funny.
Okay, so Hooker. Wait, I'm gonna share Hooker's channel real quick because that's Hooker's gonna we're gonna go live over there tomorrow night. Um.
Yay!
Yeah, we're gonna just go live about some Karma community stuff, and we'll probably just talk. I think we're just like gonna maybe burn YouTube down before Christmas together. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna go over there and talk some shit. But if
Good
you guys are
plan.
not subbed, yeah, we're just gonna go burn it down on her channel. But here's her channel. If you guys are not subbed, we're gonna go over there tomorrow night, um, and then Wednesday night. I figured we could do our Christmas thing Wednesday night before Jenny's, maybe. Just go ahead and get that out of the way.
I
So,
have
if
something
you guys,
to do. Oh my
yeah, it's
god.
gonna be so fun. Did you
What's
guys
today?
wait? Today is Monday.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So we got 2 days.
I know. I know. I have. Listen, I have
Jeez.
so much to do. Like before Christmas, I have so much to do. Um, tomorrow, I finally have to bring whatever gifts are at my aunt's over here because it's the only day I'm gonna have, right? Because I keep some gifts over there. I don't even remember what all I bought because I'll just buy like if they like right after Christmas they had Barbies buy two get three free or whatever at a store. So I think I had 10 Barbies at the beginning of the year. I bought a baby doll. I know I've just bought some board games and stuff. And then like over the last month we've been sticking stuff and she's like, yeah, I don't think you know how much you have here. So we have to go pick all of that up tomorrow. Plus I have 2 Walmart orders to pick up this week and last minute Christmas shopping. Plus what's in my closet. I haven't wrapped a fucking thing. Like
I haven't even gotten any groceries for Christmas Eve or Christmas. None, not one,
me
not one, except
neither.
for some candy, like the candy stuff. But other than that, none at all. I still have to go shopping at least once. More than that, probably. I haven't wrapped a gift, not one yet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I've never
Mm-hmm.
been this behind. Next year, I won't
I
be. I
know.
promise. Write that
I
shit
know
down.
next year. Yes, next year. Yes, I think so. Makeup Mobster. I think Makeup Mobster's behind. Um, I haven't like I'm usually that person that's annoying and has everything wrapped by the first day of December, except for like the last minute things. But this year, like my one of my kids wanted a big tall mirror, and they wanted the lights to go on it. You know, like
I
I
love
got some
that.
sticky ones. But yeah, so but how am I supposed to wrap that? Like, what am I supposed
Put
to
a
do
bow
with
on it.
that?
Just put a big bow
I
on
think
it.
I'm just
Go.
gonna put a bow on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably just put a bow.
I
Um,
still have to get board games because I haven't got any of those. I want to get some board games, and then I might
yeah,
just order off of Amazon because they'll be here. And
yeah,
then
yep. I have to. I have
stocking
like
stuff,
2
I think I'm
blankets.
done.
Oh yeah. So if anybody's looking for blankets for their kids for Christmas, because I always get the kids a
Oh,
blanket.
those are so nice.
Um, Yes, I got these blankets and they literally wrap all the way around me. They're huge and they're like they cover me from head to toe, but it glows in so many different patterns and designs. And one side is like the glow in the dark and the other side's all soft and they're only 18 bucks and they're so comfortable. So I got to order 2 more of those. Still got to order water bottles. Like I'm still have a few things left to get, but
They're
yeah.
so fluffy and nice too. Oh, they look
Yes.
fluffy and nice from the
They
pictures.
are. Yes, it's I was like a kind of expecting something kind of a little chintzy because it was under $20, you know. I was just not I didn't expect it to be as good as they're really good link on my community tab. Um
Makeup
yeah,
Mobster,
so
she knew what kind of wax you said in there what kind of wax you're going to use, and she said on her live stream, don't just so you know, whatever wax you said, I can't remember what the hell it's called. If you
coconut
use that wax,
wax.
yeah. No, she there was a brand that Makeup Mobster had shared in the Facebook group, and Laura knew that Makeup Mobster. She didn't only know she was in there; she's watching her comments in the Facebook group while saying that Makeup Mobster came in there to stalk her.
Yes, yes, it's so creepy. Yeah, I don't know. Hondo literally unblocked. There's nobody blocked anymore. So, um, yeah, I don't know.
I think
You
he's just in
maybe you
trouble for 48
maybe you're
hours.
in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to hope because it's a huge mirror, huge. And I think I have like little stocking stuff but I haven't even got Christmas dinner yet. Like I've never been I'm usually that over planner and this year I'm just like I can't even believe Christmas is here, okay?
Oh, I'm
At
usually
all.
done by August. September, done. Not this year.
Hey,
Not at
hey,
all.
New World.
Not close.
Not even close,
Ridiculous.
right? Hey, New
Mm-mm.
World. I can't believe how behind I am. I just next year, well, I know I started like I said, I got Barbie dolls and like a baby doll or something after Christmas, but I normally just anything I buy in December is just literal extras. Like I'm never doing this again. I'm gonna stick to my other rule, of just being way ahead, you know, next year.
You know what I usually do is just all year when really nice things go on clearance. If you look at the different stores, all the stores that sell toys, you'll find stuff, and then I'll just buy them if it's stuff that they would want, right? But this year
Mhm.
I didn't do it once, not fucking once, not once.
Yeah, I know, like, because I know they change their mind a lot, their kids, but my if there's something that is like it's going to be something that they're always into, I do jump on it normally, and I didn't this year. Hold
Well,
on, I'm
and you
gonna
can
show
always give it to somebody else that, if you're not going to use it, if it's on clearance, if it's at a good price and it's normally like $100 toy, then it's a great present for somebody else, even if you don't need it. for you that year. You know what I mean? Like you have extra things that you could give to people or give to somebody else that needs an extra gift or something. That's what I
Exactly.
usually do.
Me too. I always have
We're
extra shit.
starting in
Oh, every
January
year.
this year. Like
Yes, I'm gonna
January,
be. Yes, we
looking
have to remind
around
each
like
other.
one or two things a month, no matter what. Christmas is
Um,
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. So, see, I don't have any hidden users. That's what I'm showing you guys. I have me as
There's
an approved
me.
user. Yeah, like because you're like the channel manager or whatever. So it makes you an approved user. But I have no hidden users, none. So whatever is going on, it is not like you're not blocked here. Nobody's blocked here at all. I just took everybody off the block list because so I was like, well, maybe I'm just not seeing them. So if you can't comment still, I promise it's nothing to do with this. Like it's not. I didn't block you. I don't have anybody blocked. So
We also
um,
haven't recorded anything yet, too. Just throw that extra thing on the plate. Hooker, do you have an estimated time tomorrow that you might be going live?
yeah.
Just a
What time are we
roundabout?
going live? Yeah. What time?
Because I want to be there. I don't want to miss it.
Good night, Purple
Or one of the
Rain.
market of coconut apricot wax now. I ordered a sample from the company order because it was cheap. What the fuck? Yeah. She's definitely stalking you, just so you know, even on Facebook.
Hmm.
So watch out. While
Yeah, I think
saying you're stalking her.
exactly. I think we should go like 8 or those lives seem to do really good. It's a good time. Eight or
Amanda.
8:30 is fine with me. I always have to pick. God dang it. I say 8 or 8:30. That way or whenever. Which really for me means like 8:45 or 8:15. I'll be a few minutes late. It's just who I am. I can never be on time for freaking anything.
So 8:30 ish.
Yeah, probably 8:30. It's just so that I'm not late. Well, I mean, I might be late, but Hooker won't. She's usually on time. I'm sure it drives her fucking crazy that I'm always late.
Don M says everyone in the line of the storms be safe. What kind of
What
storms? Do you
what
know?
storms? Where I don't know. Where is there storms? Oh
Okay,
no.
50 Chase says, may I ask any questions? Are there any German bakers in this chat? I need help. It's called something. Please help if there are some tricks that people have learned. Vanilla, you try to pronounce that. Can you pronounce
Oh,
that?
me, are you trying to
It's
trap me
German.
right now? You're
Yes.
trying to trap.
Yes.
Okay. Wait.
Do it. Do it. It's hard. I think it's a German word.
Okay. No. I don't fucking know.
Blizzard.
You're
What's a
asking what?
blizzard? Let's see.
Okay.
Vanilla kip. No, it does not pronounce like it looks.
No,
Guaranteed.
I don't know, but if there's anybody that can help 50, that would be really, really cool of you to help her. Um, I don't know. I have no idea.
Makeup Mobster really just shows how much she's actually comparing herself to you while she's gaslighting her audience, telling her audience that you're comparing yourself to her and that you're making candles because she makes candles and you're in the coconut candle wax group because she uses coconut candle wax. Like it's amazing the way that she can make everything about herself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I bet it's gonna be delicious 50, but Stephanie is trying to set me up. I'm about to boot her off my
Oh,
channel.
a vanilla crescent cookie. Mmm, that sounds
That would
delicious.
be good. Yes, that sounds so good. Hey,
Like a
that sounds
crescent
so
roll?
good. I
Is
don't
that the same thing?
know. I'm guessing, but I don't know. But I know it's cold as shit here too. I don't know if we're supposed to get a blizzard, but I know that when I was walking the dogs this morning, and I'm naturally just like I get hot easy. Um, and so normally I just have like a thin, like a cardigan jacket that I throw on.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put
I
boots,
hate
my
coats.
cardigan, a hoodie, and I had on a long sleeve shirt, which I never wear to take this morning. And I felt like I couldn't get warm after that. I was just, I mean, shivering for half of the day. It's cold to your bones and where I'm at. So
Do you
um
have a low thyroid?
I don't know. Hell if I know. I
Well, the
could.
reason I ask, it's supposed to make you like freeze all the time, apparently, but I had it. They said that I have it, and I'm on medicine for it, but I never froze all the time. I'm always hot too, so I don't know.
I'm that person that's like hot when it's like 60. I'm like, ugh, if I'm like running around cleaning,
Same.
I just get hot really easy. Yeah. So
You
when
keep
I
your
get
air on like
cold,
60.
64. Um,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, just and
Do you
don't
ever go to
forget,
anybody's house and they're like they keep their shit on
oh,
72? It's like hell.
gross. Yes, gross. It's so
I
gross.
hate
So
that.
um my grandma has been cold my entire life. This is where I get
Yeah.
it. And she's like a little she's just a little thing, right? Um but now that she's sick, she's always cold. And so I'll go in her house and it'll be like 74 and it just hit. I want to puke as soon as I step in that motel. I'm like,
Yes.
God, grandma. And
This
then
little old
my
lady that
aunt,
has a coal stove, and it's you will die. Like you walk in there and you just walk into a wall of heat. Like it takes your fucking breath. But she's always
yeah,
freezing to death. She's on blood thinners and shit.
yeah. See, my grandma has always kept it where the air's on, even in the winter if she's cooking, that's where I got it from. Her and my mom were both like that. And I walking into her house, I just want to puke. Like, and it's just that heat just hits you. I'm like, God, grandma, turn that shit down. Um, So I'll go in the kitchen and open the back door. 'Cause she's got like the door to the kitchen or whatever. Because I cannot stand it. I hate it. Hate
Yes. Oh, that's the best feeling when it's so hot and you open the door and
it.
it's
Yeah.
winter time. You can feel the cold air.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
It's the best.
You
Yes.
like sleeping with the fan at night too, don't you?
Oh my God. I have to have a fan for the noise and and I'm not like 0 degrees and I'll have one leg out of my blanket. Like I hate it. I don't like to wear socks to sleep in. Like,
Oh
yes.
my God. How do you sleep?
How do you sleep
I
with
would
socks? What are you
die. I would
doing?
die.
Oh,
I
no.
don't ever take my socks off. Ever. Even if I get naked. Never. Ever. Socks don't come off.
Oh my
No.
God, you're one of those weirdos. Oh
Yes.
no. Yes,
Always.
makeup
Stop.
mobster. And I'm used to her house being like my comfort zone because it's always cold. So like last year when she started getting more and more sick, and especially like since she's been on the feeding tube this year and
Yes.
the oxygen and everything, she just gets cold. Like my aunt found her the coolest thing. It's like a heated robe. So I'm hoping maybe we turn the fucking heat down now.
No, she's not going
God,
to.
no.
No, because
Socks
they
in
want
bed.
that
Y'all
air.
are weird. Huh?
I can't sleep without socks. Like, there's no
Ugh.
way. Like, even if, never mind. I could not sleep without socks. No way. Even if I did sleep with clothes on, and I do, I can't. But I would still have to have socks on. There's no fucking way. And that stupid ass, I have to sleep with a fan going and a fucking, like, real fan,
No.
not a ceiling fan, a fan that wants to blow you out of the damn bed.
Yes.
And
Like yeah.
like the ceiling fan's not good enough. You can't just have a ceiling fan. You have to have a stupid ass fucking tall fan that blows air all over the fucking room. And on top of that, we have a window unit in the window for air.
That's me. That's so me.
We
Um,
have a central air unit, and we have to put a unit in the air because it's not cold enough at night. Fuck me.
yes.
No, I hate it.
Yes, that's me. And so my husband gets really, really cold all the time. He's from down south, so
You
he's
leave
never
him
just
alone.
gotten out of that.
Yes, you leave him alone.
And
He can't help it.
listen, when it's summer and I have the fan and the air, because I have a window unit, but I have central air too. But it's just the bed. My bedroom's so big, and the vents are in weird places, and no matter where I put my bed, the vents were going to be covered up. So we just got a
Yes.
window unit. And so
Lord.
he hates it. Like he will literally be like, I'm not sleeping in here. I know he cannot sleep. He hates it.
He's my spirit animal.
Yeah, I cannot. Hey Avery, how you doing?
I do suck it
Yes,
up.
hooker.
I do suck
Yes.
it up and do it, but I hate it. First up. Well, you know what though? If I'm being totally honest, I might not even be able to sleep without a fan now. I'll never
Yeah,
admit
you're
that. I'll
used
never
to
say
it.
that loud ever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still hate it every night. But I do it because I've tried to turn it off a million times. Like if I'm cold at night, he's sound asleep, snoring, like fucking knocked the fuck out. I turn it off. Second I turn it off, he's like, "Why is it so still in here?" Still? I just turned the air off.
Oh no, yeah.
Literally right away. The second
That's
I turn it
me.
off. That
Yeah,
is
that's me.
ridiculous.
And
Go
here's
get
Hooker's channel again.
get
No,
that
you
shit
leave him
figured out.
alone. You
No,
leave
that
him
is
alone.
ridiculous.
Stop, that sucks. That's a little too cold. Um, I cannot stand it if there's not air flowing and if it's not like cold. And I would rather be cold. Well, not like I was this morning though. I've been getting like that, and I'm like, if I'm getting old and I'm gonna be one of those freaking cold old people, like I'm never gonna be comfortable. I don't want to be one of those older people that just stays cold. Like I like it how I am. Just facts. She's a weirdo. One of those weirdos that wears socks everywhere. Like, no, if I could get out of wearing socks, I would. I can't wear shoes without socks though. That's my big thing. I think that's dirty. But if I have my shoes off or my slides off, no. But Stephanie's the same weirdo that wears Crocs. I wonder if she wears her socks with her Crocs. Do
Oh,
you?
hold on. You almost made me die just now. I could never put my feet in my shoes without socks on. Are you
You wear
crazy?
socks with Crocs?
Yes. Tall socks if I want to. Damn it.
You're one of
Yes.
those. I'm sorry, you guys. I have a weirdo on my panel. Just don't
Listen,
even. I don't know.
at least I'm not as bad as my dad, like where he went to war so many times. And maybe this is like a common thing, but that motherfucker would change his socks 5 times a day. And I guess it's because they would get their feet wet over there, whatever, not be able to. He had like PTSD about socks. He would have to put 5 clean pairs of socks on a day. I'm not that bad.
Well, ha feels you. But yeah, you know what though? My cousin that went and served,
Ooh,
went
wool
to
socks
war.
and crap.
He always has socks on. So I wonder if that's like brand new. His socks, like they never have like marks on them or anything. They have to be
Mhm,
spotless. He's really weird
mhm.
about his socks. So I wonder if that is a thing. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I have with my slides. I don't wear ugly ass Crocs, so I can't answer how I would wear those together. But
You
I
wear
hate
your
Crocs.
slides without socks? What the
No,
fuck?
no,
Right.
no.
Not you.
I know.
Avery
Oh,
does. She says
oh,
socks and sliders drive me nuts too. Sin.
no. Yes,
Sin.
makeup mobster,
Shame.
socks and Crocs. She apparently wears socks at the shower. I don't know, but I never
No,
heard
I
of
do take
this.
them off to shower, but that's it.
So you just
I
always
would
have
never walk
socks
around my
on.
house barefooted ever. Like I would never walk around my house barefooted either. Socks or slippers or socks with Crocs or just shoes and socks. Never
Well,
barefoot. No way. I'm choked.
well, did you eat a
Pardon
peanut
me.
butter? Did you make the peanut butter?
Yes.
The
I
Buckeyes,
haven't
are they
dipped them.
good?
I
Oh,
haven't dipped them yet because I put them in the
mm,
refrigerator, not the freezer, because my freezer's kind of full, and I didn't want to put them all in there and take shit out, move everything around. So I just put them in the
yeah,
refrigerator, left them longer. I think that'll be fine, right?
yeah, it will. Yeah,
Okay.
because you want to, but they're so good. If you
I
guys don't know
haven't
what
dipped them
Buckeyes
yet,
are,
but Mitchell ate like 7 before they even went in the refrigerator with no chocolate on them, and then he said, "Well, you do half with chocolate and half without," because he wants them just the plain peanut butter. He loved them.
what?
Yeah,
Really?
weird,
Well, okay. I was gonna
weird.
show everybody what Buckeyes were because I didn't realize how many people did not know
They're
what
so
fucking
easy to
Buckeyes
make, by
were.
the way. Okay,
Yes,
so
they're very easy.
I am choked if anybody cares. The first I made one batch, right? Like the recipe you sent
Hmm.
me called for like 3 tablespoons of butter, a cup of confectionery sugar, and what else goes in there? Sugar, butter, and one more thing.
But is it vanilla? Because I have two recipes.
No, sugar, butter, and
Wait,
what the
peanut
fuck?
butter. Okay,
Peanut
peanut
butter.
butter,
Yes.
vanilla.
Half a cup of
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Okay. Wait.
Half
Yes.
a cup of
Yeah.
peanut butter, whole cup of confectionery sugar, and 3 tablespoons of butter, right? So I did that first, and it only made probably like 7 or 8 of the little balls. So then I doubled it again. So I made 3 batches altogether. And like the big
Yeah.
trays that they have at the Dollar Tree that are like the biggest ones, all of that was
Yes.
covered with 3 batches. So I probably made
Ye-
like 30 of them altogether. I just
Yeah. I
have to
was
dip
just gonna
them.
show what they were.
It took
This
10
is what they
minutes,
come
not
out
even
with.
10 minutes to make them all.
Yeah, see, I with my size family, we like use a whole big jar of peanut butter and a big ass thing of chocolate chips because there's just so many. But these are Buckeyes. They're just little peanut butter candies, and you just dip them in chocolate, and um,
They're
they're
so
really
easy to.
good. Yeah, they're really, and they're not even expensive to make either, actually. So, um, here I'll share this recipe with you guys. It's
No,
really
if you
easy.
go to Aldi, I get everything that I bake at Aldi. Actually, if I'm being honest, I shop most of my grocery shopping at Aldi. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Not meats mostly, but everything else.
Yeah,
But if you're okay, so a bag of confectionery sugar at Aldi is like maybe $1.29. Maybe it's a little over $1, not much over $1 for a big bag of confectionery sugar. And then you have a box of butter, which you can get 4 sticks for like 2.49, I think, at Aldi. And then the biggest jar of peanut butter they had was like 3.24 or something, like maybe like 3.49. So that's enough to make probably, let's see, 8 batches of the one recipe right there. And that's how much money? One,
yeah,
two, three, four, five, six, seven. Not even $10.
yeah. See, I'm making we made Buckeyes twice already, but I'm making them
Plus the chocolate
again
chips.
Christmas Eve. Yeah, the
I forgot
chocolate
about the
chips.
chocolate chips. You can get 2 bags of chocolate chips. Their chocolate chips there are $1.99 if you get their brand.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah, and they're really good. They taste just like any other brand.
Yep.
I love Aldi's. I love because like my kids love yogurt. They're big yogurt freaks, and so their yogurt's always cheaper. I try to get like if I can find, they have like these soft pretzel things my kids absolutely love.
Oh, soft pretzel.
Everything's a little bit cheaper at Aldi's, but yeah, we got soft pretzels
It's
we went
catching
out to
up
eat for pizza
though.
yesterday.
It's getting
Yeah,
expensive. But
I
everything's getting expensive.
know.
The
It's
eggs there are
crazy how
five
expensive things
dollars
are.
for 12, and I don't understand if eggs are just going up worldwide or what. I know I've already talked about this on a live stream, but $5 for 12 eggs, 12 large eggs, not extra large,
That's
not 15,
insanity.
12, and they were 4.49 last time that I went. I didn't even look at their eggs this time. I just needed a couple things, but always get my milk from there because it's usually $2 or a little bit over $2 too at Aldi.
Yeah, I always get my milk there and the cereal. The kids like a lot of their cereals.
Yes,
Now, some cereals like Fruity Pebbles, I've never found a generic one that's like that tastes the exact same. Cinnamon
I don't
Toast
think I've.
Crunch, you can't. You yeah, there's a couple, but
Their
overall,
golden grams are
they
good.
yes, they're Golden Grams, and I make Golden Graham bars too. They're really good. $4 a dozen
Bought
where you
those.
live, Avery.
I have bought them 100 times to make golden graham bars, and every time we eat them before I make them. Every time.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to get an extra box because you'll love them if you like Golden Grams. So,
I do
um,
get an extra box. Their marshmallows are 99 cents too. That's why
oh,
I know pretty much
really?
how much everything costs at Aldi here because I shop there so freaking often. It's ridiculous. A lot of people don't like understand it, or maybe it's not in a lot of places too, because where they don't bag your groceries for you. So people are like, "What the fuck?" And you have to pay a quarter for the cart, but you get your quarter back first of all, and second of all, I used to just buy the paper bags, but now I just bought like uh I don't know how many, like enough of their big bags that are reusable, and I just take them back every
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, I just take
Save
the same
a bunch of
bags
money.
back. My aunt always like every time she gets a kid something, she'll send me one of those reusable shopping bags, like the cloth
Yes,
ones. So I have
Mitchell's.
like a ton of those. Yeah, and then I also that if you are like buying something that go if there's like an empty box, you're allowed to take those. So a lot of times I'll just take a box for my can.
I
It's
never
worth it
remember,
to
but
yeah.
there's people in there that give them to me all the time. They'll be like, "We have an extra box. Do you want it?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, I do," because you could put your
Yeah.
milk and all your heavy stuff in there. Helps a lot.
Yeah. It's
I need
crazy.
to start
Yeah.
about a box there.
He sent me the prices of of her lettuce, and I about fell out. Like her lettuce was, I think, $11 or something crazy. And lettuce is so everywhere. They're going to stop doing salads at a lot of restaurants and shit. Like I don't know what's going on, but things are
Well,
crazy
what's up with
expensive.
eggs? Does anybody know? Is everybody, are your all's eggs as expensive? I need to know. Like, I could not, you guys, I'm telling you, 2 weeks ago, and maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not even 2 weeks ago, because I go to Aldi almost at least once a week. 2 weeks
At least,
ago,
yeah.
the eggs were not even barely over $2. And then I go back and they're almost $5. I feel like that's a misprint. I thought it was a misprint. I'm like, it can't be $5 for a 12 pack of eggs. Yep, they sure were.
Well, Haha said feed has gone up, fertilizer has gone up, which that makes sense because it's all the farming stuff. It's milk,
Yep,
eggs, produce. It's all the shit that you need the farms for. And
that
remember
makes
last year
yep.
reading a comment from a couple it was like on I don't know what a video about canning or something, and I was just randomly watching it, and there was a farmer on there that said everything's going to skyrocket soon, and I thought it was just another conspiracy, but now I'm like, damn, I should have listened when he said, like, when I was reading that, um
There were tons of floods. First of all, tons of floods in not only here at the farms, but China on their farms. So that affects like the produce worldwide. And on top
yeah,
of that, a lot of our farmland got bought up this past year. So that might not be in production yet the way that it's going to
yeah,
be. I think it was
yeah,
Bill Gates bought like a ton of farmland the past year or two.
yeah, there it's insane, whatever, but the fertilizer going up and the feed going
And
up makes
China
total
has also
sense.
bought a ton of our farmland up too.
Well, everything's ridiculous. I could not believe what I normally, because I usually get the same things because you, by my kids' age, you know what they like. You kind of get stuck in making the same things, it's just
Yes,
part of life. And so I know about what I'm going to spend. And every trip, it feels like it goes up between 20 and $40 for
I
every single time.
yep.
Um,
Especially meat too. Meat has gotten more and more and more expensive. Like it's it's crazy high at Aldi, which I never thought that their meat was cheaper there, and it wasn't as good. So I just get that somewhere else. But it's
yes.
still more expensive everywhere. Like every time I look, I'm like, holy shit! A pack of hamburger alone. That's just hamburger. That was used to be way cheaper. So expensive now.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive. I still get my meat at like Kroger's and Sam's because I go to Sam's, Aldi's, Kroger's, sometimes Walmart if they because I got their app. So sometimes
Yeah,
they'll send me deals or whatever. But um, so I have everything so down pat and it stayed the same for years. Like maybe a few cents difference. I cannot watch foods went up like especially
I just wonder when it's going to go down because they said we weren't in
quicker.
inflation, right? Like it wasn't a technically inflation or whatever. But I think that was
Hmm.
just like technicality, and they were hoping maybe that the holiday season will bring us out of all that. I don't know, but it doesn't seem to be working. But maybe it will after the first of the year or something. I don't know. I just don't want my eggs to be $5 a gallon. I mean, a gallon, a dozen. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. So, not to
And
change the
maybe some
subject, but
people are used to paying $5 for 12 eggs. I just never
not
have. They've
me.
all like $2.
Not me. Nope. I'm used to like, the same price that I've paid.
Oh my
Like,
God, B Fergs. She
hold
paid
on.
$6.49 for an 18 pack of eggs in LA.
Whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit. Geez, oh, that. So before we go, I also wanted to touch on. I heard that MGL was super triggered. She was like calling people drunk, drunk. Uh, hold on. Hold on. My
The
dog
nerve
just
of
barked at
her
the
to call
cat. Hold
anybody
on.
anything. I've seen her drunk more over the past month or two than I ever have ever, I think. She's been a
Yeah.
sloppy molly mess.
Yeah, it was insane. Yeah. So she was Laura said that she's never heard MGL docs on her channel, but she docs nonsense today. Um, I guess maybe Penelope and MGL. I don't know the whole story, but so nonsense got on her camera. It was like, it's me, like owned it. So that was pretty funny. But MGL has no room to call anybody a fucking drunk or
That's
stupid or
bullshit.
anything
But she
else.
already
Like,
said
no.
I heard nonsense say because I haven't watched her a whole bunch. I'm still like getting used to her channel and getting to know her channel. But the little bit I have watched, I've heard her say like, "Listen, I know this is what you do. You try to intimidate people from talking about you by doxing them, going real life, this, that, and the third."
Hmm.
It's like I've been dealing with all that for a long time fuck you. You're not going to intimidate me by that kind of shit. So I hope it
Yeah, I
doesn't.
was. Yeah, I did. Well, Amber shut her channel down. Penelope said
Can't
she
believe
was leaving. Um, I don't have a fight with those girls or anything, but I just feel like when you come in super hard, you have to expect it back if you're gonna
Yeah.
do over here. That's my only advice to them, and that's not like more
Why did
talking
Penelope shut her?
shit. Well, okay. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of her community posts. Which again, I don't have a problem. I don't even know Penelope, right? But
I just
I
can't
can't
believe like
figure it
why do you
out.
run them off? Like really?
Yeah. So okay, hold
Really?
on. Oh, let me get to
After
it.
all that? Come
No,
on.
Penelope, I think, was more related to the nonsense thing because a
Okay.
couple days ago there was a post and it had a lot of identifying stuff about nonsense, right? Like her business and her husband's business, which, that's what they do over there. But then I guess somebody, I don't know, maybe I don't know if she got doxxed. I don't know exactly, but I just feel like the ought to know when you come over here is however hard you're going to give it, you're probably going to get it back a little bit harder. That's just how it goes over
Well,
here.
the fact of the matter is, here's how it really goes. If you're going to get up here and you're going to talk about anyone on YouTube, you're going to talk about another creator on YouTube, the
Mhm.
likelihood of you being doxxed is almost 100%. Almost 100%.
Mhm.
Whether it's now or
Mhm.
later, it's going to happen. You need to know that. You need to expect that. It's unfortunate that that's the case. It sucks that it happens. It shouldn't happen. People should be able to be anonymous and remain that way if they choose to be. However, if you had somebody coming at you every single day, you may not feel the same way.
All
So if
right.
you're going to go at people, you got to expect that there is a possibility your personal identification might be put out there.
Right, and it sucks, but we've all been doxxed at this point. But this is I don't know what this post
Everybody
says. Ooh, that's
went
long. Go ahead. I'm not reading anything.
every everybody that's ever went live ever almost has been doxxed.
Oh, these are really long, so I'll just share her community tab with you guys. But ooh, those are long. I ain't reading all those. But
What's the last one?
basically,
Oh, never mind.
here really long. Here. I'll share it.
Is that really American Dream in your chat?
I don't know.
Do you know
They
him?
have a lot of trolls. Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know him, but I know his channel.
He like shares
Okay,
the
so
house and shit.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so Nunya and nonsense. We all know the concept of actual proof is not something you seem to grasp. So, allow me to give you the exact timeline of events yesterday with actual effing screenshots and timestamp proof. Sunday, December 18th, 2022, all my time zone. 12:25, nonsense posts a message to me on her Facebook. I did not personally see this because as of December 1st, I stopped looking at any of nonsense content. 12:44. Well, then you can't have that as your proof. Um,
Yeah. So why would
unless
it?
you I mean, unless you have a screenshot, which I don't know, we're not to the screenshot part yet. But okay,
But if
12:44,
she's
I received an
not
email.
even going to hurt her. Sorry. Go
Well,
ahead.
I don't know. I have no. I can't keep up with their drama because I don't know it all. You know what I mean? I can only get little pieces of it.
Yeah.
Um, So 12:44, I received an email from someone I do not know. Email listed two names for nonsense, her fiance's and fiance's business name, with two pics of proof from her IG account and company information on a business owned by nonsense. 12:46, I received a second email with three pics, nonsense house, fiance's business page on Facebook, and screenshot of four addresses, date of birth and age of nonsense fiance. I actually thought it was a prank, so I looked at a few things I was sent. 158. I looked at the IG I was given for nonsense and I saw that Molly follows nonsense. And Molly liked at least one pic from nonsense. In that moment, I truly questioned if Molly and nonsense have been working together this entire time. And it is still a question I have. 222. I receive an email followed by a phone call from my attorney's assistant letting me know she sent me a screenshot of a threatening Facebook post nonsense made about me at 12:25,
I don't believe that.
and I don't believe that
I'm
either.
sorry.
But she set up a time with me to meet with my attorney on 12/19. to my local police department and file a police report. Why is your attorney's assistant? Okay, I don't know. 3:35. I posted to my community a
Wait, so the
commenting.
person that, hold on, I'm sorry. So the person that has went as far as she can into one person's life, personal life, real life, as deep as she can go, as deep as I would say I have witnessed on YouTube. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest. And with that being Michelle, is going to the police department over one screenshot.
Yeah, that's what I mean by, and I think that's a new thing. Like people that are new don't get that what you put out, you're probably going to get back. We've all kind of been new before, you know? And so I don't know. Okay,
Okay, keep
3:35.
going. Sorry.
I posted my community page a comment referencing Becky and a couple details that only nonsense would know were about her. This was advised by my attorney because we weren't 100% positive of the info was we had was actually nonsense's info. We thought there would be a chance she would respond and then we would know for sure. I actually told him I didn't think she'd react, but clearly I was wrong. Nonsense outed herself immediately. Stop crying about this. You think you're using my first name in every post and video you make about me. I don't know about any of that. That could be all true. I don't know about the first name thing. 4:18. I spoke to my therapist because of the fact that nonsense had been watching my every move on YouTube and recording, screenshotting every comment I made,
Nobody cares
caused me
about
to
that.
feel
Nobody cares that you talk to your
um,
therapist. That is so fucking.
no.
I'm sorry.
Mm-mm,
You are
mm-mm.
emotionally manipulating your audience. Take that shit on somewhere else. Sorry, go ahead. That's my opinion, not Amanda's. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you could have left that out. That's not, I feel like you could have left that out. But 5:17, I made a post on my community page explaining why I was leaving YouTube. December 19th, 11 a.m., my attorney and I met with my local police department to file a police report, the first step in the process. While I was answering a few questions, my attorney and police officer realized there may be one more aspect that could increase the likelihood of criminal charges will be pressed and I will be granted a no contact order. This included unblocking all of Nonsense's subs and viewers that I had previously blocked. Trust me when I say we were
Trust.
not expecting everything we got from doing this. Below is a screenshot with actual timestamps. This is what proof looks like. So stop with the bullshit lies. The only thing I can see in this proof is Molly followed Nonsense on Instagram before I ever knew Nonsense's identity. So don't you dare try to lie to say I'm working with Molly or I gave. The only person I gave Nonsense's info to was my attorney and my local police department. If you're using an iPhone, please, okay, hold on. So this says nonsense 3 hours ago. Lori Lane, aka Penelope Lane. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Just trying to decide which are my favorite 18 lies you told. On the 18th day of snarkness, the internet gave to me a lying clown. Get to stretching now because you'll need it for the workout you're about to get. Call your attorney and tell him the holidays are going to be holiday pay because you will be exposed for all the BS you've done just in time for the new year. Birthday present for Molly. I figured since you still sent for her, I know you I know your schedule is clear for the next 2 weeks, so don't worry. I'll make it interesting. Still waiting on the proof of all the claims you've helped spread over YouTube about my channel. Also remind your friends that you all sent out copies of chats to other internet friends of yours, and some of those screenshots of emails and chats are in the wrong hands. And it's going to get embarrassing for a lot of you. Talking trash and throwing out. Hold on. These people are long-winded. Okay, so nonsense is name. Okay.
She's
Uh
taking
I don't
YouTube
know
way
what
too
this
serious.
is. Yeah, I don't know what any of this stuff is. Okay, so I can't help if that's proof or not, but I just think that when you come here and you go really, really hard, you just have
Wait,
to be
that was
careful.
supposed to prove what? Was that the proof of the threat from
Yeah,
Facebook?
I I don't know. I'm really I know.
She
I
has some nerve.
know.
I'm sorry. She has some nerve, call it. If that's the threat that she's talking about, she has some nerve the way that she talks to and about Michelle. And listen, I don't like Michelle. Sorry, Michelle, I don't. You're not my kind. But
No. I don't like
all
Michelle.
the energy that you put out to Michelle and you get that back and you're going to the police department about it, you're not cut out. You're not cut out.
Yeah, you're not cut out. And then, like, you have to be okay. When you come here and you put in all this energy towards one person, I cannot stand Michelle. I think she asks for it and she gives it as good as she gets it. I
Yeah.
don't have sympathy for her. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. But okay, so you put a lot of energy into her. It's going to make people wonder who you are. It's going to make it,
Yep.
it just is. It's right or wrong. That's how you all of us have already had our fucking whole lives docs out since we've been here, right? It's just part of the quote unquote beast. So you have to decide if you keeping a channel is worth that because it's sadly it's not right. I don't agree with doxing, but it's what happens here. Yes, I don't, Hooker. I don't have the attention span. I can't understand it all, but
But
it's
she's
not
doxing the fuck out of somebody. Like, you cannot
right.
be talking about,
Mm-hmm.
like, she's gotten divorce records, went through these things, talked about her husband, this, that, her fucking job. She got fired from her job. Like, she has went piece by piece by. I've never seen anybody so fucking like invested in every little detail of somebody else. You got to expect,
Mm-hmm.
if it's possible for you to do that to somebody else, you're going to get, especially when you have as strong of opinions as you have. Like, you have very strong opinions, that you're going to catch somebody else's eye and they're going to do the same to you. Why can they not?
Right.
If you could do it to Michelle, why can't somebody do it to you? Why?
It's always like what you it's just the rules here. But I mean, I did think it was pretty funny that Nonsense turned her camera on. And it's no shade to you, Nonsense. I just don't know all the players and stuff. So I come into chat when I do know all the players and I'm trying to listen to get to know them, but there's a lot of stuff that I just don't understand yet, but I'll get it by listening. I like Nonsense's channel. But I just think you can't come here with your, fucking all upon somebody, all up in their business, and you don't think that's going to happen to you. That's you learn that lesson really quick, and maybe it is because she's new to YouTube, right? You have to expect what you give to somebody else is going to give to you.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, it's just the way it
You,
is.
not just a YouTube thing. Like, it's just common sense in real life. Like, if you're able and capable of doing something to someone, you got to know that somebody else is able and capable of doing that same thing to you, back to you. Like, I don't understand how, and I don't dislike her. I don't know her at all. I don't know her on a personal level. All I know is the videos that she puts out. I'm so surprised to see how quickly they ran. Like, I don't understand. Like, you can give and give and give and give to Michelle until it's crazy amounts. And Michelle's supposed to take it. And when she fights back, it's the end of the world. But as soon as you get it back, it's cut tail and run. I don't understand.
Yeah, by anybody but Michelle. But I didn't know. Okay, so Granny sending Michelle's son money in commissary. What the fuck? Like, listen, that is too
That
much.
is true.
I don't.
That's a fact. She already did.
What?
Yes.
What?
Or said, or she's trying to. She either already did or she's trying to. I can't remember. Oh, I think she already did, because Michelle was asking, like, if you want to do something, send my son. You can buy a $50 something for commissary, like a Christmas package that they have at the prison or
Mhm.
whatever. And,
Yeah.
if you want to, you can buy that for him, talking to her audience, like, if you want to do something for Christmas or whatever. And then somebody said in the comments, was like, well, why should they do that when Penelope already sent him money? That's just so, you're invasive as fuck. I'm sorry, but you're invasive as fuck.
I
And then if
mean,
one
for me,
person writes a comment on Facebook about you, and you claim you don't even read their page, but you need to go to the cops about it. No, 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 no.
for me, I could take Michelle out of it because I think that she knows exactly what she's doing. But anybody, you're sending
Yes.
anybody's son commentary, you're too invested. And I get it. Michelle makes it so easy and she brings y'all up too. She ain't innocent in it. That's why I've never had anything to say about what y'all do, because I think she goes too far too. Like, I just don't have a lot of pity for Michelle, right?
And he loves it
But
and keeps it
yeah,
going.
she loves it. She keeps it going, all that. But you can't you can't dox and threaten to dox and make the threats that I've heard and then cry when it happens to you. Like that, it's not gonna go over well.
Granny, did you Granny's watching. Did you know Penelope before all this? Like, are you familiar with her, or you just started seeing her channel since the Michelle stuff?
Because
Like, is
I just
she
started seeing
here since
her.
Michelle? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think she was here before Michelle. I think that she came like to, and I noticed her and people were saying she was making videos about Michelle. Like noticed her. Um,
So
but
she came from
I
Yep.
don't know. Yes, my understanding of it, but I've never like I don't know her on that level. You know what I mean? I don't have like a personal problem with her. I just think that you have to toughen the fuck up some if you're going to be here doing the most. Like you better
Yeah.
be able to get it. She
And I just
created
want to
it
point
to
out,
go after Michelle.
Nonsense
Yeah.
says, make a mobster. I went back and checked every post I've made and or anything. Never once have I talking about a threat. So she doesn't even know the threat. On that post that you just read, which was the last post, she was saying, here's proof, like pretty much being snarky as fuck, saying, like, you don't know how to show receipts. I'm showing receipts and proof. And Nonsense is denying that she gave a threat. And I didn't see a proof of any threat on there. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's messy.
I don't know. That proof was not proof to somebody that doesn't understand it, but I don't
No,
have an attention span. What the fuck? So maybe somebody else could break it down and see it differently. But everybody says she was going after Crystal Ball before Michelle. Maybe she just wiped her channel,
oh, I see.
because I didn't see any of that personally. I just noticed her when she revamped her channel, I guess, to go after Michelle, which again, I don't run with it as far as Michelle goes, because there's channels that go, that's just the nature of it being here too. You have channels that specifically talk about you, whatever. Um, but the first time you kind of get into a jam, you're fucking running like you can't. Mm-mm,
Running to
I don't like that.
police and then taking the
Hmm.
channel down. It just seemed, I'm sorry. And then on the community post saying, and I talked to my therapist, and I talked to my lawyer, and I talked to the cops. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. Stop talking to all those
Yeah.
people. It's YouTube.
Yeah. She's not creep show. There's no there she doesn't just I keep seeing that. I don't know why they're saying that. That's Penelope's not creep show. I covered creep show a lot. It's definitely not creep show. Um
She's as crazy
she
as
doesn't
creep show.
she creep show is a crazy bitch though. She's fucking nuts and she had a holier than thou, you know, umbrella like she had she was way better than everybody and all that, and then it turned out that bitch is fucking nuts, but it's not her. Hey, Eric. Um, but yeah, I'm
Nonsense
about to.
says, that's how Penelope, hang on, I just want to read this because we don't know anything about it. That's how Penelope and I came to Tango. She thought I was Katie. She does, what I've noticed about her is she does have very strong opinions and she makes good videos. And, a
Mhm.
lot of the things that she has to say about Michelle, I agree with. I don't
Hey,
disagree with a
Callie.
lot. She has, went far with it in my opinion, but whatever, that's just my opinion. We all have opinions. I just don't understand though how you can become a victim so quickly when you're doing the same thing to another human being, whether you like Michelle or not and you think she's a spoiled brat, uh ungrateful, horrible human, all of the things that she thinks that she is. She's still another human, and if you can do that to her, somebody can do it to you. It's just that simple.
Y- Yeah, I'll definitely read them when I get off of this live, Diamond Cutter. I just don't have it in me to read one more thing. That last thing took me out. Like I was like, oh my god, is it ever ending? um, but yeah, I'll definitely go read it when we're done here. Uh, I always find it funny when now like if somebody's like if somebody's like using your images or just downright like trying to do something that could affect your real life, I can totally understand going to the cops, whatever. But I just don't understand when you've like literally doxed, contacted sons, contacted exes, supported, contacted exes, talked about somebody's how you can then turn around, right, and run to the cops and say, but they found out who I am. What did you think was going to happen? Like people are going to dig into you when you come in here digging on other people. Like it's inevitable. Someone's going to find out who you are. Someone's going to
And
recognize
tons
your voice or
and I don't know if
something.
you're aware of it or not, but there's millions of people if not more than millions, that probably have your same first name. There's nothing illegal or uh, against terms of service for her to say a first name, whether you think it's wrong
Right.
or other people think it's wrong or not. She's not breaking terms of service by writing a name, a first name, especially a first name.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I mean, I know people that have been doxxed and nothing's been done videos for maybe, up to a week, and the person ended up taking it down. Like, it's hard enough to get a full docs down around here, let alone a first name and a very common last name. They're not going to. I hate to say it like this, but they're not really going to give a fuck. It's just that's how it is, and that's why a lot of people now are of the mindset: you dox me, I'm gonna dox you back. That is why that is such a big thing right now, because YouTube doesn't really care. So if you have a common first name, especially, they're just not going to give a fuck. Uh, Laura still has videos of me with my fucking full name in them, my literal full name with a few vowels missing. Like, and there's nothing I can do. It just it sucks, but
And when you're
it's
out here
sadly,
getting people's personal information, divorce decrees, divorce information, knowing all about how much they pay for their house, when they pay for the house, how much they're making, how much they got in the divorce, how much he had, how much she had, what his name is, where he lives, all of this stuff, you cannot yourself then expect privacy. You just can't. When you're crossing all into somebody else's privacy, whether you think it's right or wrong, deserved or not,
mm,
somebody else is going to cross into yours. They're
if you're
going
gonna
to.
come here with a channel like that from jump, you might as well just come out and say, "This is who I am," because you're tempting a bunch of people that like that person, especially people that like that person, or just see what you're doing is wrong to find out who you are. I mean, um, so you might as well just be very honest from jump, right? About who you are and
It
all
is
of that,
very
because
entitled. It is very entitled. Granny's
mhm,
watching. She said,
yeah,
laugh my ass off. Her therapist. Yes, that triggered me. Whenever you were reading that, it said, and I had a meeting with my therapist and I discussed with, no, like, why are you telling people that? Why? For one reason, because you want
yeah,
people to know, like, there's a reason why, because you're using that to pull at people's heartstrings, to tug on people's emotions. Like, that's not needed. Leave that shit out.
yeah. There
Hey,
was no
Monroe.
reason to add the therapist. Hey, Monroe. There's no reason to add about the therapist. It doesn't matter anything about your therapist. Like that was, yes, just manipulation. Just, this really bothered me and really got to me. That was a pointless fucking paragraph you can just take out of the whole thing, because it even the rest of it, I really just had no interest in reading. I literally only read because I'm on a live. If I would have been reading that privately after I saw that line, I would have clicked out and read something like what somewhere else,
Yes.
because it's just manipulation. So,
Especially if you're talking to the cops because your privacy has been breached, and then you're going to come on there and use something that should be one of the most intimate private situations ever, talking to your therapist, as content, because
mhm.
what you put on your community post is content too.
Yep, it is. There's actual channels that will just read people's community posts and shit. And I don't know. You better just toughen up, or just not, or just this isn't the community for you. And I mean that in the kindest way possible. It's just how it is.
I'm kind of
If that's all it's gonna
shocked.
take, you just I know,
Yeah.
because listen, when you come here and you're like spouting off like that,
She's
you're gonna
like all
take some
big and
fucking
bad and like
punches.
Michelle this, Michelle that, and you're the worst and you're evil and I'm so much better than you and I need to tell you finger wag, finger wag, all like
Right.
so strong. And then it takes one comment on Facebook that you don't even see for you to go to the cops and take your channel down. What? What
Right.
the
Yeah,
hell?
it's a little fucked up. Um, hey Frederick. Just ran across this live. Seems like this is, yeah, every community's dealing with doxing right now,
Yeah.
and people doxing each other. And if you dox me, I'm going to dox you. And that's just, I don't dox. That's my personal boundary, right? But I can see how if you get doxed all, I can see how you might be like, well, fuck it. You're going to dox me. I'm going to dox you. I will never do it. That's I just a thing I'm not going to do. But I don't know. Like with all the doxing and shit that goes on now, right? I can't. everybody handles things differently. I mean, I don't support it. I'm not a doxer. I don't dox. But damn, man, when your information is constantly getting out there and shit, I can see how people could get a little. Because I've gone on here and said shit like that I said I would never say because I've been fucking fed the fuck up, you know? Happens, I guess. Um, no nonsense. You just got on there and you just literally were like, you were like, I am who I am. Fuck it. So, anyways, I'm about to wrap this up, but don't forget if you guys submitted something to be here on Wednesday night, and we're gonna uh do our Christmas thing on
Holy
Wednesday
shit.
night. So
It's almost been 3
what?
hours.
I
We've been
know.
done
Oh
talking
my
about Lord
god.
forever. We've just been
Oh
talking
no.
and
The whole
talking.
live will be about her, even though it was only like an hour and a half. And we she's like, they went live for the whole 3 hours about me. Ugh. You guys have a good night.
Good
We'll see
night,
you guys
guys.
Wednesday. And don't forget, we're going to go on Hookers tomorrow night. So see you guys. Bye.